Oh, that's funny.
I'll keep the screenshot on so you guys can see what's happening. I'll send the link to the thing. People
Wow.
will say if there's an audio issue. I know how I can fix it. We had an audio issue with Novel Boys episode, and we had to refresh all the mics.
That's fun.
I hope we
Yeah,
get
and
to
it
do that
happened
this time.
3 times when we did it.
Oh no.
There's no way for me to refresh mine though, so that's cool. No, what the fuck? Okay. Settings are gone. Chat. Why am I saying chat? I'm sorry.
Hey.
I'm too used to streaming.
Not okay.
We
I'm
get
too
Are we
used to
live now?
streaming.
Dude, I'm
Sorry,
so
sorry.
desensitized to it because my coworkers say it. They're just like, "What's up, chat?" when they're walking by. Like, I hate them.
Dude, if someone just like actually just refers to regular people as chat, I instantly like them.
Yeah.
I've been
not even a
streaming
bad
way
thing.
too much. I'm so used to saying that.
Not even a bad
That
thing.
was that was pure instinct from doing Kekton streams.
I've never like heard someone say it in real life, but I see people use it on like Twitter all the time.
Yeah, it's
Don't
just,
worry, we
it's just funny.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, the Kekton effect. All right,
The
let's
cactus
go.
effect.
So you might notice something. Welcome everybody. You might notice something different about this episode. I don't know if you are listening or not, but if you are listening with video, you might notice that Finn is not here, unfortunately. But you know who is here? Zylenox, Mince, and Cinny. How the hell are you guys? I haven't talked to Cinny in a while, and I don't call with you much, Tom. How was it like not having internet for like a week? How was that like?
I'm grateful because one of the main things I do with my free time is not internet dependent, so I was able to not just totally fucking raw.
Was it?
It's just speedrunning. I'm
Oh.
such a nerd.
Do you do anything else like outside? Like if you didn't have a computer and no internet, what would be like your first call?
Give up? I don't know.
Give up.
Oh, you can't give up.
No, I have to get a job. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know.
You think you could live off the land?
Just get like an
Yeah, I'd
easel
be
and
a
start
landlubber,
painting.
on God. No.
Be a tree
Just
hugger?
go out into the wilderness, grab some wood, and build a house.
Yeah.
I tried to do that one time.
How far did you get? You got like
Well,
2 sticks and a leaf.
Well, my mom saw it and she put an end to that, but it was like a couple of
And you got
sticks
griefed.
forming the foundation, like the walls.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I used to go outside and just cut trees down. I was a little shithead.
Just
with a
a full-on
hatchet.
like redwood in your backyard.
Dude, I was building a bridge across a creek that was like a mile back behind my house.
What the fuck?
But
I never
why?
built that bridge. I don't know. I just liked being outside.
just-
I don't know.
You had the hyperfixation. You had to do it.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't know.
actually hype though.
Being close to
Was it-
nature is very healing.
Dude, it was crazy. I almost missed it because all I remembered Blue telling me is that it was at 5. It's like, okay, 5 my time. And I got here at Blue time's 4:57, so I had 3 minutes to like react to what was happening.
We usually take like 5-10 minutes to set up, but then like it was 3 minutes until and you were like away. I'm like, where is he?
Yeah, I was like,
You made it.
I pulled up.
Yeah.
I literally thought about that like at like what 3 my time. I was just kind of thinking like, they see me on like idle status. I hope they're not like panicking that I'm asleep.
You just have to do the
I don't
Dasher
actually-
podcast
yeah.
mince instead.
Yeah.
So what was the
I'm
Infernal
I'm the
Abyss
primary guest.
verification
Yeah,
like?
where's Infernal Abyss?
Okay.
Gone. I'm not kidding. The official verifier of Infernal Abyss buff date is technical. I gave him a copy and I gave him permission to verify it, but he hates the level so much that I know it's never getting touched. So that's very dead. Sorry, hate to break it to you.
You know what he should do? He should not give it to anybody because it would be funny.
Gen Z
Exactly.
was
just
That's
trying
the
keep
whole
it.
point. That's the whole point. Is that I explicitly told him, do not give this to anyone. This is dying with you.
Gen Z
They
is
should
trying
make
to
a-
cancel the Infernal Abyss buff date.
How much money for Collect to make a remake of it? that no one asks for it, and he just makes it.
Oh man.
How much
I'm
money
sure
would that
AP
take?
team is already.
Who made the gameplay in Infernal Abyss? Was it solely G-Boy?
don't
Is his gameplay
Yes,
that
yes.
bad? Okay.
It was solely G-Boy. It was made in 1.9. Yes, Infernal Abyss
Oh,
was
wow.
originally 1.9. And I have some screenshots somewhere, like on Imgur, of the old Infernal Abyss, when it was like half decorated 1.9, and it was significantly different. A lot of the gameplay choices were changed drastically. I think that happened when Manix and Bionox decorated. I think they had a lot of liberty in changing the gameplay.
I'd be in that level.
I
I beat
remember
that.
Manix's old decoration style. I used to really like Manix's deco way back in early 2.0, but I don't know if he's still building shit now or if he's still
I
around.
think he is.
He's
I know
like a
him and
grown
Lizardbits are
man
doing
now.
That like project.
Well, yeah, it's been like 6 years. Like the time I'm talking about was like I was still like
Dude,
like a 2-year-old.
I feel so bad for his genetics because he has a receding hairline at like 23.
Dude, have you seen pictures of him? I feel so bad for him.
Not to like put him on blast or anything,
Yeah.
but it's true.
No, he still looks good. It's just that he looks
Yeah,
a
he's
lot older
fine.
than he is.
Isn't he like Romanian or something? Like that's his heritage?
I have no idea.
Something
That
like
sounds
that.
right.
I mean, I'm not gonna say his name, but that would be very indicative of his nationality. Zylenox, I never asked you this shit, but since we're in the context of a podcast, I'm going to ask you it. And a lot of people want to know where you got your initial creative footing for GD and the editor. I'm guessing it comes from things like Castle Crashers and, of that kind of art style and those kind of games, but not because you carried me in it a couple years ago, but, just pure assumption there. Your mic is, wait, what happened to your mic? Your Michael, no.
Oh, you
How
got
does this
disconnected
happen?
from the thing.
Dude.
Dumb as rocks.
Hey guys, by the way, for everyone listening, Zylenox closed the browser that we're using for our mics. That's
No
that is
fidgeting.
human
No more
error.
fidgeting allowed.
That was human error. I swear that wasn't the program. It's been 2 weeks. Give me a break.
Hi.
You back?
I think.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying?
Right. No, the Castle Crashers is a crazy good assumption because a lot of my style was just based on games I really liked. Like I picked up a lot of artistic, like the artistic sides of games rubbed off on me, like Castle Crashers, or even just general
Blockland.
Flash games or Sonic games. Especially Sonic Spinball. I took a lot of inspiration from that game because I loved it.
Really?
Answer.
I did not know that you were a Sonic fan at all in any capacity. You've never told me this.
I didn't know that either.
Cinny, did you know about this?
No, this.
I was like a
new
kid.
info to me
Okay,
too.
I was like, I didn't really
Still,
care anymore after
still.
I turned like 14 or something.
Yeah, I liked Mario when I was a kid, so.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
There were just like a
letting
couple
Cinny
of
listen.
games because there were like a couple of things like, what was it? We just had a Sega game collection for our PS2 because we didn't have like a Sega, but we had a PS2, so we just played a bunch of games from that era through a collection, and there were just a couple that I took a lot of inspiration from.
That's kind of crazy timing that you brought that up because I had an ancient memory get unlocked last night when we were just talking about consoles. You know what I had in like 2006? It's like one of the earliest memories I have from when I was less than 5 years old. Does anybody know what the Power Player was?
No clue.
I feel like
This was a console.
This?
This was a console that was sold at the mall in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And it had like 70,000 pirated Nintendo, like NES games on it.
Yes. I know.
Yeah, and they were real.
there's so many of these like fake consoles. Power Player, I think, is one of the more common ones, but this was like a really popular trope from like just completely ripped games shoved onto like bootleg console devices.
No,
and you could just buy them wholesale at like the mall.
I literally like on my desk right now, I have this little Raspberry Pi thing that has like hundreds of NES and SNES games, just plugs into HDMI.
We thought about buying one from AliExpress for like $8 last night. That comes with like 700 games. So like, it's like, oh my god, we'd go down that hole all day.
Yeah.
Have you seen reviews on that website?
AliExpress?
Yeah, that we were actually crying. You have no idea.
It's hilarious.
People just like fall asleep on the wheel, like when they're writing them. There was
what do
one
you
review,
mean? Like,
I'll send a screenshot. So there was one review for like a 64 terabyte micro SD card, which is obviously fake, right? And the first review that my friend found was, I'm gonna send it. I'll put it on the screen too. We were actually losing our fucking mind at it. It was so funny. Read this. I swear to God, that's not fake. I swear to you, it's real.
Why did they type that?
That's like, is that a photo? Is that an attached photo?
Yeah, it is. It's just nothing. It's just a phone screenshot of nothing. Dude, I can't.
It's like maybe like mid-message, maybe like mid-review, they like put their phone in their pocket and we're just like typing it with like their asses.
You know what? Do you know what our theory was? Our theory is that he plugged the fake micro SD card into his computer while he was writing it, and it like destroyed his computer.
Just fried his machine.
There's so many of these too. It's so funny. There was one that I found. It was a review for like an abdominal thing. And some guy left pictures of like his mac and cheese like 5 times. There's this one too.
Dude, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just gonna leave reviews for stuff on AliExpress and just take pictures of like his cat.
It's 4 pictures of his mac and cheese and his cat for like this abdominal thing.
Dude, he's just
I
flexing.
swear to God, how are these people real? Like, how the fuck are these people real?
Dude,
It's so
AliExpress social media. We need to happen.
We need more people like this.
I'm surprised there's not a GD social media, unless you don't count like.
No, that would be awful. No,
yeah, it would.
I'm not surprised there isn't. That would be the worst.
Okay, can you really call a forum a social media?
It kind of was before Discord was a thing. That was the only like GD centric place to talk to people. Yes, but Skype was like it was friend groups. It wasn't like a large community thing where people could chat with each other. Like GD forums was definitely the only place where you could interact with strangers in GD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't there some stuff
daily chat? Colin says, "Oh my god,
daily chat stuff." I know. I've heard horror stories about daily chat.
I remember I never look in daily chat because but I remember looking one day and just seeing someone posting some guy's address in daily chat.
I remember seeing that. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't see like crazy shit in like chats, like people just leaking random personal info. Because usually they have like a protection for that, but GD is just so like unprotected. Like you can put like anything in any comments and they don't care.
Yeah,
this reminds me of something. So, I was with Kuga Blitz. The person, whoever did this, they're gonna know if I say this, so I'm not gonna say like what, but. The one time I decided to mess around with Kuga Blitz, we joined the DLPS call, Demon List server for those who don't know. And we were in there for only like 20 minutes. And somebody brought up the name of someone who is very, very popular in the GD community. And then somebody just said, "Oh, do you mean?" And then said their full name and their address and where they go to school. I'm like, what the what? Like nothing was happening. Nothing was happening, and then like it's what
flexing the personal information knowledge, yeah.
And then I said because like there's like this person keeps a pretty private life, but like I knew what their name was, and I said, "How the hell do you know that that's their name?" And they said, Oh, I have a dock spin of them. I don't know, just casually. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
why
'cause-
even?
Just ripping that is so crazy and call because like I don't know.
In a public
streaming back
server,
in the-
nonetheless, too.
Yeah.
streaming, no, because the thing is, streaming was like crazy back like 6 years ago. People would just be live without like warning people, and then someone joins call and
Yeah.
just like drops that. And
Yeah,
it's like,
that's
oh
such
shit,
like
gotta
a
delete the VOD.
that's such like a 2020 thing to do.
Yeah, just some random guy joins and just says like the craziest shit or like some slur, and it's just like, dude, I'm live.
Have
I
you had that
remember-
happen?
Not that I can remember. It would
Oh,
have
I
you're lucky, I
remember-
guess.
Back in like
I still have my
2020,
account.
I used to call in a server, and Luigi DB would be streaming there a lot, and there would just almost every time without fail there would be something that happened and they had to delete the VOD. Every time.
That's funny.
Entire channels on the edge
Yeah.
at all times. That's so
That's
funny.
why you tell people you're live. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever
have
you
to
gotta
put,
do,
Like
live
put
in your
live in your
name.
nickname or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the
There's just some
contrary,
people who
though,
just-
that might make people want to join even more and do something.
Well,
Well, if
you
it's
just
a
don't join a
private
public
server,
server, but that's what some
yeah.
people just do anyways. It's like, fuck it, I'm going live here.
To
No
the
care.
people who are talking about it in the chat, me and Mince are friends of Zylenox's. We're filling in because Ice Cave and FNM are not here for this podcast. So
I have
we're
no
just
idea
kinda-
where Finn is. I don't know.
Yeah,
they
where
passed
he
Finn
is.
away.
was like planning on being here too, and then he just died. Like
He's probably
just not
busy.
here.
Got bored.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nico is, as far as I understand, taking an extensive break from the podcast. Add them to the description. I'll do that after. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Nico's taking a break. This podcast goes through so much shit. I feel like
Yeah.
it's ever changing. You could say.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It'll work.
You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious about one thing. I mean, I know what the answer is, but I'm guessing. I won't guess. What did you do to get hacked on YouTube? Did you open a PDF
Okay.
file that was 700 megabytes?
No. Okay,
No?
honestly, I'm gonna be a bit more honest about it because I'm not as embarrassed. I tried pirating Photoshop, and the
that happened
Yeah.
to me
You could
too.
have. Wait, I probably shouldn't say
And-
this on a podcast. You could have asked me. I have a pre-correct. Dude.
okay, so,
I tried
Adobe
cannot
come after
pirating
me.
like Boris FX.
what even is that?
It's like plugins for Sony Vegas or something, and
Oh my
and,
God.
and then someone DM'd me like, "Why are you uploading Valorant hack videos?" I was like, "What?"
Yeah, no, dude, I literally had that exact experience. I was just like, when I was being hacked, I didn't know, and I just saw a notification on my phone saying, "Why are you deleting your videos?" What?
Yeah.
That's
I was-
scary
I-
shit.
Awareness.
I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna just say this to everyone in the call and everyone in chat. If you're if you're pirating something, do not go to YouTube videos for it anymore.
No.
Oh my God! It's all just this. It's all just to get a rat or something to take your token.
Yeah.
It's all token loggers. Do not go to YouTube if you're pirating stuff.
I don't even
Educational
think Pirate
purposes,
Bay
so I
is
take
that
it.
good anymore either.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I think
there's,
Root
like,
Tracker is
private.
pretty good, but
There's like private communities for that
Yeah.
sort of stuff because Adobe and companies have been cracking down a lot more on piracy in general.
Mhm.
No,
basically,
I
yeah,
remember-
you just got to know a guy.
Yeah, no, it's so funny too because there were like a few other people in the like speedrun community I was in who had the exact same thing, so we got it resolved like same day. But
Yeah.
it was so funny because when I was looking through like the publishers of like my apps, the publisher for Adobe Photoshop was in Cyrillic. It's like, I don't think that's Adobe. It's like the owner of the program apparently is in Cyrillic on my computer, so it's like probably not. That's probably why.
I'm pretty sure now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably how my YouTube channel got hacked. I was just downloading stupid shit, just random programs for like a one-time use situation because I was like, well, I just might as well have
And
it,
they-
you know? Just
And they
installing
sit
random
dormant,
crap.
too.
I don't need.
They sit dormant for like 3 days before they do anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's hard to like
Yeah.
draw the line to it sometimes.
There was
Mhm.
one time I got ratted. This is a self-report here. This was really stupid. I was in I don't know, it was in a Twitch chat, someone sent a link. I don't remember what the context of the link was, but I clicked it and it was a rat and it was using some kind of 0-day, so I didn't even have to run it. Once it was on my computer, they had control of my machine. It sat there for 3 months before they used it.
That is crazy, like dedication from them.
I think that they were waiting for me to have my computer on and for me to be away from my computer for an extended period of time, because that was the only time that it happened. And they just bought like PlayStation gift cards.
Of course.
It's all the
Amazon.
lamest
All
thing
the
you can
same.
spend your money on. Dude, I swear, every time I hear a story about someone like stealing a credit card or some shit, they just buy like the lamest thing ever. It's like
Yeah,
they-
and
Roblox
sell it
gift
on
card.
some. My mom's PayPal got hacked, and they bought Olive Garden gift cards.
Fucking hungry ass. Hungry ass hacker.
Oh, my hungry ass.
Olive
could
Garden
never.
is crazy.
I mean, the
Like,
reason they do that though is pretty obvious because you literally can't get a
Yeah.
refund on gift cards.
Well,
Yeah,
but
well, now
the-
they just buy crypto with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Now it's all lame.
But like, right? Okay, the point of those scams is like you buy the gift cards and then you resell them. But like, why
Well, yeah.
Olive Garden? The
I don't
resale
know.
value for Olive Garden gift
No, he
cards
was
must be
just hungry.
garbage.
You know what? One of them that's really big is Bed Bath and Beyond. I see a lot of people getting hacked for Bed Bath and Beyond gift cards for some reason.
What?
Dude, imagine getting a Bed Bath and Beyond gift card as a present. Nobody's using that.
I mean,
Putting it in
might
the
as well
paper
get
shredder.
some shampoo or something, right? Or like some
Yeah,
soap.
why not?
Sure.
Aren't
I
they
guess
going
if
out of
it's
business or
close.
something? I know, like,
Yeah, they
what was it?
are.
I think Banana Republic went out of business, right? One of
Really?
those. There's so many of those.
Bed Bath and Beyond is going out of business, though. Yes.
Damn.
Dude, I remember there's one of them that's in a shopping center near where I live, and you go in there and it's like $65 for like a medium T-shirt. It's like, just fucking kill me, like actually, like
Yeah.
not to
The
get
t-shirt.
political, but like the economy is gonna collapse and they're selling $65 T-shirts. Like what the fuck?
Okay, but maybe the T-shirt has an Amazon gift card code on
Yeah,
the inside.
maybe it's made out of gift cards, recycled gift
Okay.
cards.
You're
Could you even
revealing get
recycle gift
$40.
cards? I guess you could. They're just plastic, right? Well, actually, you can't recycle plastic. Well, no, you can.
Oh.
You can. What am I talking about? I think I'm
I
high.
think literally my friend's card has like a little recycle logo on it when it expires or whatever, so that helps, I guess.
I remember I had a Steam gift card and I turned it into a guitar pick. I just
That's
cut
hard
it
as
a
fuck,
piece out
actually.
and
That's-
I struck a chord with it. Because I mean,
The
it's similar
Steam
material.
chord.
I mean, I don't even know where they are.
No, that's raw as fuck. We
No,
need a
yeah, it
guitarist to
is.
do that as like a gimmick. Like some funny ass gift card, but just make it like your legacy, like a fucking Taco Bell like logo on there.
I mean, you could
go
make a
hard.
gift card out of a gift card if you just fold it in half, and then just write something in it.
It's just a thicker gift card.
Just tape it with like Scotch tape.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I
I
did a
think you would
stream
get
the other
double the
day.
money.
I did a stream the other day where I just kept covering my face in tape, and it formed it. I put so much on my face that it turned into a mask that I took off in one piece.
I saw the picture of that. I'm like, what do you do? Like, how do you? What? Like, how do you get to that point? You're just
put a
putting
picture of
tape
it.
on your face.
It is so goddamn funny. I looked like MF Doom or something.
I don't think I've seen it before.
I'm
This is
not even gonna
crazy.
give the context. People don't need to know. Like, it's just dumb. It's just stupid.
Dude.
It's kind of, it's like creepy. It's scary.
Oh my God.
That's
I'll
so
show you guys. This is what it looked like, by the way.
That's so
I still
good.
have it. It's on my desk. I made a joke. I was like, I will sell this to the highest bidder, and somebody offered $100. I'm like, dude, no.
$100
You're not
for
spending
tape.
$100 on tape. Sorry.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, stop it. So the
I'm-
plan was I was going to I said I wouldn't explain it, but I might as well explain why it was that. The plan was it was going to be Elmer's glue instead, but I didn't have
Oh,
glue, so I
no.
just used tape. And here we are
It
now.
looks like one of those like phenol peels that they do to people who have like ridiculous scarring on their face.
Yeah.
It looks like a face mask. You know those like
Yeah,
those like black
This-
what are they called, like coal masks?
yeah.
This is
What the fuck? They're like charcoal toothpaste, charcoal masks. It's probably the same shit. Do those even work?
Yeah.
Who knows, bro?
They do.
Is it like a skin?
Who knows?
is it
Yeah,
like a
it's not
skincare
like
routine?
it's not like a treatment, but it does have like
Are you well
it
moisturized?
does no.
I'm not really
No.
either. I probably should get with the program though.
I'm decrepit and dry and shriveled up.
Are we-
What is that
like a
character
raisin?
from SpongeBob? No, the worm from SpongeBob that's in the wheelchair. That's what
The
that's what Cinny
chocolate.
looks like.
Yeah.
The wheelchair like my
I couldn't
Roblox
be bothered to
avatar.
put on the voice. It would hurt my throat too much.
No.
Oh, you can do an impression of it?
I'm not gonna.
You should not
I'm
have
sorry
said
if
that.
you guys hear yard work in the background, by the way. I don't know why they picked now to do it, but
No, we don't hear anything.
there's a
You're
weed
chilling.
whacker, so
Do you
Sure.
also get woken up at like 10 a.m. sometimes from like a lawnmower? Just
I
right
get
outside
woken
your
up
house?
by
Dude,
yeah. My fucking
Oh.
mom doing it.
we
dude,
have a
honestly,
guy-
isn't a lawnmower kind of like relaxing though? Like when it's outside the window and it's closed, it's kind of chill though. I feel like it would help me sleep.
So I
Yeah.
live on the ground floor, and like not even like my apartment is half underground. So there's a window. It's like a big window, but like the base of the window is at ground level. And so when there's a lawnmower that comes by, it's right there. It's like in my ear, like I'm right next to it. It's
10 a.m.
not
in the
fun.
morning.
Yes, I get woken up all the time at like 7 a.m.
It's like
sucks.
white noise, yeah, but I'd rather have like actual white noise.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Okay, so if in my case, it's like right up next to my window, so I will hear this. You'll get a reenactment. It's like it's that.
Yeah.
And so like I'll drift in and out of consciousness when I'm trying to sleep because it'll go to the other side of the house because I'm in a corner of the house. So when it's in the other corner, I can barely hear it. It's fine. But then it'll just get louder and I know it's coming back and I just want to fucking kill myself because I can't sleep. No, that was bad. There's always something.
You gotta
Yeah.
set up a
Gotta
spike
delete the
trap
VOD
outside
now.
your window.
Do you know what is the move though? I bought a face mask recently. Those are
Mhm.
awesome. I don't know.
Was it
where
also
that
made
was in
out of
my
tape?
life. Yeah. So I made it out of tape, and then I painted it black,
Mm.
and so I mean it works pretty well. No, I bought it off Amazon like 3 months ago. It's padded. It's nice. You wouldn't think it's as useful as it is, but it is.
I was thinking about that last night.
Were you thinking about buying one?
Yeah, genuinely. I was like, man, I
You
need
should.
a mask.
You should. You should. You know what? I'll send you a
Something
link.
over my eyes.
I'll send you a link to the one I bought.
All right.
I don't really have
Stream
sleeping
turns
problems,
into a
though. It's
shopping
like-
stream.
Yeah, we have zero impulse control over here. We're gonna buy $100 worth of shit on AliExpress right now.
Well,
Yeah, we just go
Okay.
on an AliExpress stream.
yeah.
That's so
Okay.
funny.
So, am I wrong about this? Is Temu literally just drop shipping AliExpress? Like it is, right?
Probably.
It's drop shipping from the people who give stuff to AliExpress. It's like, it's very like bad labor practices, just like getting shipped out like en masse everywhere. Like
That's
people getting
crazy.
paid not even close to a livable wage to just move shit around in a factory all day.
I bought a $1 Kuromi lamp yesterday. Like, how is someone is like? No, I'm sorry.
$1.
Yeah.
You
my
pull the
sister
little
bought
like light string and it just falls apart like.
All right, where's my camera? I'll show you
My
guys
sister
what
bought
I
a
bought.
bong from Temu.
What?
Where's my camera?
I'm going
All right,
on
this is me.
AliExpress and looking up pipe bomb.
I see.
I'll show you guys what I bought. I bought a bunch of shit. I'll go through the collection with you guys. So this totaled
boy.
out to like $40. I had a prepaid gift card that we got in the mail, and my family was like, "I'm not going to use this," so they gave it to me. So I bought this. I'll show you guys what I got. So I think we'll go in order. So this is number 1. This is number 1. Chinese cat. Number 2. We got this.
Oh my god, I
This
love
cat.
those. I love those, whatever those are called.
Got this one.
They're like crudely made cat plushes.
We have Isaac.
Oh
And
shit!
then last but certainly
kinda
not
hard.
least, how could I forget about the seal? Check that out.
At first, that just looked like a live frog. Although when it was like blurry, it just looked like an actual just like toad.
Like,
in your hand.
he just pulls a frog out of his pocket.
How long until they start selling shitty like recreations of the Moab plush?
Oh my god.
Oh
I have
my
one
God.
somewhere.
I have all of them.
Yeah,
Thanks for
no.
reminding me. I forgot
Yeah.
the Oh My God came like 3 months ago. They're
Yeah.
all on my on the shelf up there.
I also have the BAD desk mat. It's really nice.
When are they gonna make a DDT plush?
Yeah, I know. I need that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Dude, it feels it feels like a morbid addiction because I have like all the ones because they're technically limited time. So then, but I don't even play balloons really anymore. So if another one comes out, I feel like I have to add it onto the collection,
You
even though I
got it.
don't play the game.
You gotta
Tom,
play
do
it
you
again.
play
They added a
balloons?
new
Have you played
tower.
before?
No, I have not played
What?
balloons. I'm
That's
sorry, I'm
crazy.
uncultured.
That's-
Dude, my gaming
no,
palette
no.
is so bland.
No, I'm sorry. How did you grow up and you were like some of your inspiration was Flash games and you didn't play balloons?
I don't know.
That's
I played like
crazy.
Motherload and shit.
I feel like
Was
Bloons is
anyone
a
a
game.
Motherload kid?
I knew about Motherload. I've watched I think speedruns for Motherload, but I've never played.
Dude, it's the most boring speeder. You're just holding it down.
Yeah.
Down arrow for like 5 minutes.
I don't know, man. The Desert Bus speedrun seems like it would be a little worse. Can you even beat that? I know there's like a Mario 64 version of it that somebody
What,
made. Somebody made
Desert
a
Bus?
task for it. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought I had a lot of time. Like, some people have too much time on
No,
their hands.
Tassers have too much time. All Tassers.
I watched someone made an all advancement speedrun for Minecraft 1.21. And it's an hour long. And it took him like what was it, like 5 months of work? It's like, dude.
Yeah, what's that?
how?
The task that Bismuth uploaded a video about. It's like Minecraft in like
Oh,
30
half
seconds or
A press,
something.
right?
No, it's a
20
Minecraft
second
task. Yeah, 20 seconds.
Yeah, that one was crazy. I wish I knew how long it actually took in like real time. It must have been still like several hours, I think, because like the timings and precision, even when tasking, is like ridiculous to
Mhm.
do what you need to do there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And,
guess
like,
we
waiting
can
for,
segue
like,
this into
nether
like
portal.
Minecraft
No,
speedruns and stuff too.
I remember him saying in the video that there was one pearl throw that took him like a week to do.
Yeah.
Just to task.
Oh my god.
I don't have
Yeah,
what
I
it
can
takes to
imagine.
task. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
no.
I feel like it would be fun to like problem solve and try to figure out exactly what is the fastest possible way of doing something.
That is fun. Mhm.
Yeah,
it's-
but I
it-
don't think that I would have the patience to actually sit down and make something like that.
Yeah.
The problem happens when you have to like reinvent new strategies on something that's already so overly, dissected. I feel like I mean maybe that, maybe that makes you want to strive to do it even more because once you find a discovery on a game like Mario 64, which is already so understood down to like the code, it's probably that much more rewarding. Because I know the 120 star task, they still haven't released it, but they've only improved the time by like, correct me if I'm wrong, it's not even like, it's like half a minute or something, like 14 seconds, something like that. Someone will know and correct me, but no, it might be like a few frames, maybe like a couple seconds. I don't know, something like that. Like that just goes to show like, and people are still discovering new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It'll always happen.
I think Celeste tassing is one of the coolest like instances of that I've seen. The people who do Celeste tassing are crazy.
I actually
Yeah, I
do
think-
enjoy, yeah.
What was
Go
it? I think the most like interesting thing I saw. I mean, I've always been really clueless to Celeste, but when I saw there's like this ability where you can go through this weird like spike bush obstacle, like just straight through it.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know
Oh,
how to
yeah.
describe it any better than that. That's
That-
when I was like, oh, okay, I see.
That's
where this is
that's
going.
called demo dashing. It's really
Yeah, I've
it-
heard that term at least.
it's a bug where you like shrink your hitbox to crouching size, and if you do a frame perfect dash, you can just fit like right through the little bushes.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
it's just a
that was the
speedrun
point where it's
strat
like,
now.
yeah, okay, this game's
That's why I
this
love
game's going
Celeste,
places.
because they've like updated their game to actively make it more fun to speedrun. Demo dashing used to be a really specific input where you would like input a crouch for a couple frames and then release and dash immediately or something. It was hard to do. And then they just
Mhm.
added a button for it.
That's crazy.
cool.
That's kind of based from the devs. Like 90% of devs use speedrunning because speedrunning is like an insane source of like bug fixing probably for devs if the game's
Yeah.
early on enough. But instead they're just like, oh cool, we'll just like make the bugs a feature. Sure.
And
Isn't that fun? Isn't that
There
great when
was this-
devs do that and don't like
Yeah.
No,
don't like
yeah.
freak out and fix it?
There was a crazy
Yeah.
route in a different, like if you took a different stage went a different way, there was a route that was like almost possible. There was one trick that was just way too hard, one timing, and they just made it easier so people could do it.
That is so funny. That's actually so cool that they just are like
Yeah.
so involved that they're like, yeah, if speedrunners
Yeah.
want it, we give it to them.
You know
Yeah.
who doesn't understand this? Stylus Studios.
You know who doesn't understand it? Rob Top Games.
Cinny,
Did you see him complaining about like people abusing spike hitboxes?
He kind of elaborated more on it on, I think it was on a Reddit post. He explained that it wasn't that he didn't like it, it's that it didn't fit his design language based on like what's readable to new players, which kind of makes sense, right? If you're kind of making a game specifically so that the barrier to entry is low enough that new players are interested in it, they can see some of those kind of like spike hitbox related, levels and
Yeah.
just be completely like clueless on how to proceed.
Yeah, and I get that, but if we're like just looking at how Rob Top acts, he tends to extrapolate that to just every level of difficulty.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
really stupid.
He definitely, I think, overgeneralizes a lot of the problems and just says they're outright bad instead of
Mhm.
like actually voicing his opinions well sometimes.
Yep, that'll do it.
Does
You know-
Mojang ever speak on shit like that for Minecraft?
I don't know.
For
I
I
wouldn't
feel
be
like
the one
you
to
would know,
ask.
Tom. Like
Tom would know.
bugs and stuff, like where they draw the line between like, okay, this is a feature versus a bug.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen like opinions from them. There's kind of just a giant like bug report website, and they just either get fixed or don't.
Yeah, no,
And, like, they're
I
given a
remember
status
seeing some of the
of, like-
stuff they just mark as won't fix.
Yeah.
Like
And-
literally
Yeah,
like
like-
bugs that they're just like, yeah, we're not fixing that.
Oh, it's a bug.
Minecraft-
Nope.
Minecraft just feels so mega corporate now, especially because
It
it's
does.
all
Yeah, no,
Microsoft. Because Microsoft's doing
Okay,
all that.
stop.
It's
Moved Herobrine, right?
Dude, you know
No.
what was actually such a rabbit hole I went down was people contacting the that like original Herobrine footage streamer guy and getting the original
Yeah.
VOD from like 13 years ago. That was like mind blowing because I remember watching it, or like the original like clip, not the whole stream when I was a kid, and it got like deleted for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And it was just such a throwback of like over a decade seeing it again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I legit believed in Herobrine when I was a kid. I like just
I
booted
saw
up
him.
random
Oh, me
worlds
too.
and looked around for
I
him.
saw him.
You're so funny.
Dude, I saw him on Xbox Edition. I swear to God.
Okay.
I believed in Herobrine too.
Yeah, I mean he's still
Such
real,
a-
though, but like.
I was such an
Minecraft kid.
ass. You just reminded me of something. Oh my god, me and my best friend from elementary school, I was introducing my cousin to Minecraft, and so I got her on the server, and we just started, like, we were using, like, plugins that let us, like, nickname as people and, like, not have a little thing before it. So I named my nickname Herobrine, and I just started messing with her, like, relentlessly.
You're so mean.
I
That's
remember
so
using
funny,
slash
though.
smite and messing her. She was like 2 years younger than me. She was like legitimately a kid, and I was just like tormenting her.
That's so
I remember
funny.
trying to build like the Herobrine summon shrines in my
Oh, yeah.
world.
Oh yeah, I still remember.
That
Can you build
mistake
it from
around that
memory?
is so irreplaceable. I did. I built the shrine too. I swear to God, I saw him in the Xbox Edition. I swear to you. It was totally not my brain being up on a bunch of terror and suspense. Totally
Mountain
wasn't like
Dew.
my 9-year-old brain just, you know, hopped
this
up
is
on
a-
that. But I swear I saw
This is
him.
a-
I remember opening
This is a
door,
question for
seeing
real
him, and-
Herobrine believers.
All right.
Is if you build the Herobrine shrine, what's the you know, like the middle block where there's that netherrack with the fire on it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and there's like a space under it. What block goes under that space?
Oh, I know this. I'm not gonna spoil.
Does anyone
Okay, well,
else? know
you
this?
you asking that makes me think it's not gold. I
It's
can't
not.
remember.
It's not gold.
It's
I
been
actually don't
like
have chat
10
open. I'm
years.
probably just gonna
Oh.
say it like randomly.
No,
can say
no
it.
one
Yeah,
in
I
chat is
forgot.
guessing it. It's mossy.
Is it the nether core?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cobblestone.
Okay. So that's why he never showed up. Like, he just built it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's 8 gold blocks.
Yeah.
It's 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
8
it
gold
is,
blocks,
it
1
is,
mossy
yeah,
cobble,
okay.
a redstone.
I had to
Or-
think about that for one
or for
additional
redstone.
Oh,
second.
maybe that's why he didn't summon when I built it.
yeah, exactly.
But this doesn't explain why I saw him in Xbox edition. Dude, the Xbox edition, I swear it's haunted. Like the
It does
360
it
edition,
has
I swear it's
an
haunted.
aura. It definitely does. Isn't fog different on that?
No, it's just the way like distant textures render, and also it's the gamma. The gamma is the #1 thing.
Yeah.
Console edition.
Oh
that
yeah,
makes
you could like
console edition
crank
look
it
the
up
way
on
it does.
console.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, because
that.
everyone had max gamma, and it just gave it that exact
Yeah.
like vibe and aura.
But there was the render distance was probably capped at like 1.
One chunk.
I don't even remember what it was. It was probably like 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Not
It
amazing.
was also long enough ago to where like Minecraft really just felt like your own world and that you were the only person on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Like,
be
that
real.
was
That
old
ended when they
Minecraft.
added villagers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
kinda.
well, didn't the Xbox 360, the original tutorial world, didn't it have a town but no one in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like there's nobody here. Like this whole world, it's just me. It's as if I got like cryo froze and woke up in like a billion years and everyone's dead.
Okay.
Like New York is rotting. Like just the ocean's plastic is probably gone. Like naturally biodegraded.
Wait, so are there speedruns for like console versions?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
there
you know
has
what's
to be.
I
you
haven't
know what's
seen
so
that.
funny? I think console edition has the fastest crafting in like all of speedruns because you just like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just one input. You just like move left and then click, and then you have a full like everything, like a pickaxe. So you save time on crafting, I guess. But
I
other than
remember the
that, no,
crafting
it's
being
dark.
really janky. I thought it was very clunky because I played on a really shitty laptop before console.
Mhm.
I always thought the crafting was very non-intuitive, but I was also 10 years old.
Of course,
Yeah.
people speedrun Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite.
Good God, why? How do you even time
Yeah,
that?
what's
Like, how do
the-
you get a timer?
Uh,
Like you just
what
have
are,
like
what
a
are the
manual-
clock.
categories?
You have a
Reach
second
bedrock.
second phone with a stopwatch.
There's
No, you
reach
just use the-
bedrock, die, build limit, borders, and destroy a tree.
It's so
Destroy a
dumb.
tree speedrun. That yeah.
That's crazy.
Die.
Totally go
You just
so far with
reset
that.
until you spawn in front of a tree, and then you're like paste
You
locked
reset
to the 4
until
logs.
you get a block of TNT to naturally spawn right beside the,
The
tree.
The world
And you
record
can
for
build a
die
bomb.
is 133 milliseconds.
Die.
Oh.
World record.
They probably just spawned like in the air. No, 100 milliseconds? What?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Maybe there's no spawn protection in that version.
No, I doubt it.
Do you want to know what the funniest bug of all time in Minecraft was? Do you
Hmm.
guys remember the fucking burning glitch in old
Oh,
Pocket
Infinite
Edition?
Fire?
Infinite Fire. That is the
Mm.
funniest fucking Minecraft bug I've ever seen in my life. Nothing even comes close to how funny that is. It just burns
Oh.
like everything, like even stone and like ores
I've
and
not
dirt.
seen this.
That's
I've
kind
Oh
of
That
my
must have
god,
been, like-
it's so hilarious, dude.
The Pocket
have to
Edition
pull it
Lite die speedrun times from first input. So he just gets hit by a zombie and then moves 100 milliseconds before he dies.
Are you sure it was on Pocket Edition? I remember that in
I
like
think it
Alpha
was like
Java.
I think it was like Pocket Edition, something like that.
You're probably right. I just have this thought that like if that happened on someone's phone, it probably like lags the shit.
Oh yeah,
out of
no,
their phone.
it was recorded on this guy's like shitty Android or something, and the more it spreaded, the more particles showed up, and the more it lagged. I found it.
Oh no!
This is
Dude,
the funniest
this
glitch of
menu.
all time.
This
I
menu
miss
is
these graphics so
crazy.
I'm telling you.
dude.
You're gonna fucking cry of laughter. It's so fucking funny.
Show it. Dude, I miss this miscolored
This
grass.
is so.
that
You
was in
see, it's just
Minecraft.
destroying the fucking mountain, and then when he gets close, the
How?
particles start showing up. Look how laggy this gets.
Oh, I want to see him get close to the particles. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's doing like
How
the
is
lag
this
where it like
even
speeds up.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Look how
Yeah,
bad it
What's
gets.
the real time? What does the real time look like? Oh my
Dude,
god!
Oh
this camera.
my god.
Jesus.
Dude, somebody
it
save
burning?
I've
him.
never seen
Wait.
this.
Is it burning the air?
He can't even move.
Yes.
Okay.
It's literally, it just burns fucking everything.
Oh my!
It
I
just,
remember
look at the
inf-
mountain. It's just gone. It's just destroying the dirt and the stone.
I remember
Oh
the
my
God,
infinity
it's
into
so like-
zero.
Dude, I just imagine like the Mojang dev behind Mo Pocket Edition was just like, yeah, this is good. Let's
Yeah,
fix
yeah.
it.
3 blocks in the
Thank
hotbar.
God
That's
for
good
this
enough.
footage, dude. Thank
Yeah,
God,
dude, I
dude.
miss the tiny hotbar. Like, what do you do with that? You could have
3
nothing
slots.
on.
All because of that little lava.
That's
Oh my
God, man.
God, it's so laggy. He's like 2
Dude, he can't
FPS.
turn his camera. There we
Thank
go.
God he has an infinite stone pickaxe.
Wait, did old Minecraft have that lava texture? That is like the most
Yeah.
ancient
that was
lava
the
texture
first.
ever.
That was like the very first Pocket Edition release.
Yeah. I remember playing this version and like trying to place TNT in the lava to get it to explode, and it didn't do anything. It made me so
Oh
mad.
my God. Oh,
So it was
Oh,
just
my
a
back.
block. It just existed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember being in 5th grade playing on my friend's like Pocket Edition, and you couldn't even smelt iron. I don't think it was
No.
either iron or redstone that just didn't even like exist yet. Like iron ore existed, but you couldn't smelt it or something.
Yeah, no,
It
there
was
was
that
there was
old.
some weird stuff with that.
what
Oh,
APK
Finn is
even
typing.
is that of Minecraft?
Oh
Oh, Finn
my
is
God.
typing. Holy shit. First 5-man podcast. I'll put his profile picture somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, I misspelled the word rest. All right. Don't worry, Finn is just busy at
He's
the moment.
chilling.
Just doing other things. Yeah, we're gonna kill him.
Big
Um,
rocks.
I wanted to ask
Big
about
rocks.
something really interesting because you and I both, talking to Zylenox, you and I both have experience with transitioning out of like a niche,
Mhm.
and that niche for both of us was GD. I want to know if you had a similar experience to me, because for me it was surprisingly easy. Because I think I just got really lucky and made decent enough videos to where people just found it and liked it enough to want to watch more. I don't know
Yeah, no,
if
I
your
think-
experience was different.
I think for making content, that if you enjoy making content out of another game, that it will carry you so far. Like if you can get passion out of it that much, then like you're just set already.
Yeah.
But-
It's
I think there
Well,
has to
well,
be
I
like
mean-
an audience for it too, though, if you're really trying to transition out of it. Because I know a lot of creators who like try to transition out of their niche, like especially when I like played PUBG, for example. A lot of the PUBG creators tried to switch to
Oh,
other
yeah.
games, and their channels died.
I feel like there's kind of a thing where it's either people are watching you for the game you're playing and how you're playing it and what comes out of that, or if they're just watching you for you
Yeah, that's true.
and
That's
your
true.
channel, your
I mean,
personality.
you just have to commit though, because like you're like basically like saying goodbye to your entire old audience, or like a lot, like the majority of it. You have to accept that all your new videos are gonna flop until you like commit and it picks back up with a new audience.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But it's just so scary.
Yeah. It's so luck based because for me,
Yeah, that too.
I didn't have that dip. I didn't have that large dip of like irrelevancy. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it was one video. It was the Mario 64 video, but it was only for like not even a month, and then it started picking up. Like it was so fast. It was so immediate. And then the video after that did really well too. It didn't even feel like it was that much of a struggle. It just felt more uncomfortable in the sense of like it's new videos and new content, and
Mhm.
it's not GD.
I feel like
And I
you
mean,
do-
it might also help your case. If I feel like Minecraft and GD have a little bit of overlap, maybe.
I
'Cause
mean,
Minecraft
dude, there's an
is super
insane amount of
popular.
overlap. Minecraft's like
there's-
easy mode YouTube,
Yeah.
but still.
There is a YouTuber that I started watching that made exclusively like GD Minecraft collaboration videos. He got like Seth Bling and Colin and like a bunch of GD
I think I
creators
know
and
who
Yeah,
you're talking
Minecraft.
Sputniks
about.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, he got them all in like one video to like play GD in Minecraft because he made something like that. I thought that was sick.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't remember his username. I'm
It's
gonna figure it
Crafty
out so I can
Neston
shout him
or
out.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
forget his name too. I know what you're
also
talking
to-
about though.
Also, to answer your question, it was actually surprisingly easy. I mean, one, because it was Minecraft, but two, I think the major thing is because quarantine. That's around the time I switched to Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That'll
So
do it.
everyone was
Oh,
just
yeah.
online.
The buff.
Yeah.
And then, dude, you know what's crazy? Not even that. Like, not just that. Like making Skyblock videos when Skyblock was popping off too. Hypixel was on like 200,000 players constantly.
Yeah.
When like quarantine and Hypixel trending in Minecraft, I switched to that, and that was just like unbelievable.
I completely forgot you did that, honestly. I completely
Really?
forgot
I did
about the
too.
Skyblock
That's
arc.
crazy. Okay, maybe that's
No,
just 'cause
I was
I
I
was
was there
very
for
much
that
present
whole
for that.
thing. Yeah,
Can you give
me
a little
too.
preamble for those who don't know? Because I forgot to. The
What,
Skyblock thing,
Skyblock?
like you got like,
Yeah.
was it Skyblock that you got like 60 years worth of like?
Oh yeah, no,
something?
I remember
Soup.
the bit was so funny. I went to a death calculator and used that as reference. It's like, okay, I'll probably die in like 57 years, so I got 57 years worth of like this flight from soup.
Yeah, it was soup. I didn't want to
It's
say
like-
57 years from soup.
but,
No,
but
it
it sounds
definitely-
stupid. That's the point. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
funny.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they immediately added something that just gives you permanent flight around your base for
Yeah,
like a week.
The Skyblock's always done that. They just like
Power creep.
power creep.
Yeah.
Like
That's funny.
they make something insanely hard to get, people get it a bunch, and then they just add something that like
Is even more
just
insanely
misses.
hard and better to get.
Dang,
yeah,
is
and then
that
it just
three?
dismisses all your previous work.
Is that 3 years ago already?
How many
Wow.
years?
3.
No, it's been like 4
Jesus.
since
3-4
Skyblock, right?
years. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Since pandemic. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been grinding Minecraft for a long ass time now. I mean, 1.16 released when?
5 years ago.
Yeah, so it's like
Dude, oh
It's
God,
an old
shoot me in
version
the
now.
head.
yeah.
What the fuck?
It's so sad. I think 116 was so peak, and now it's just gonna become one of those old versions, unless you're like a speedrunner or know
It's
a
the new
speedrunner.
112. Is it still the fastest?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. And
Do you
well,
think
I don't-
that's gonna stay that way forever?
Yes,
Just
the
because of how the
mowing
version
is 100% like making sure speedrunning won't happen again.
Really?
100%.
That
Wow.
sucks, dude.
No, like all
Is it
lava
intentional?
sources are like. I mean,
What's
we
the
don't have like concrete
incentive?
evidence, but if you speedrun, it's basically concrete evidence. What they
What-
do.
Okay.
It's
What's the
basically
incentive
like
for
bastions.
that?
Okay, I mean, right, they did explicitly nerf Pearl trades and then explicitly add brutes to make bastions less lucrative. So I think
can-
that's
I can
kinda
understand
evidence.
nerfing the pearl trades because it was a little bit extra, but like, what? Okay, what do they get out of preventing speedrunning? That's what I want to know. What do they gain from that? Do they just
I
not like
think-
seeing their game be exploited in
No,
any
I
way?
think that Minecraft is in a very weird spot, like dev wise and game design wise, because I think that they don't like how much the game is power creeping, but they also don't know how to fix it. And so I
Mhm.
think that was like a desperate attempt for them to try to change power creep, because it's one of those things where if they nerf anything and make stuff harder to get, that people are just going to complain. And this was like the one thing that they actually just did that for.
Mhm.
Have they ever done shit like that just on a whim? Or
No.
is it always like
Not
that?
really. I mean, like,
No.
right? They could have with caves and cliffs, like nerf diamond rates, but they didn't. I don't know why.
Who is the dream of GD?
Crazy.
Yeah, maybe.
Stop.
Crazy was way more mean.
Oh yeah, no, crazy.
Far
I-
more rude.
I remember Crazen like bragging, like, I'm an asshole. It's the reason I'm good at GD. You need to be an
Stop.
asshole to be good at geometry dash. It's the mindset. That was like a genuine belief that he held.
That's wild.
That's crazy. All I remember way back in the days, I remember he he took bloodlust from Novel Boy, trying to verify it before him, and there was
Yep.
like a little bit of drama from that. That's all I remember, besides the obvious.
Dude, I remember the screenshots of him being like, "Novel Boy's taking too long. Gotta put it in my own hands." Yeah. And the thumbnail was a picture of thumbnail was a picture of Bart from The Simpsons mooning, and Bart's head had Novel Boy's profile picture on it. I remember that, and the
So
background was like
stupid.
red, I think. Yeah,
Why?
but I don't want
It's
to talk
like-
about him
Yeah, that's fair.
because we talked about it last time too. But granted, it was like contextual.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's kind of a bottomless pit of shit. He did so much stuff over
Yeah.
his
Beating a
like
dead
time
horse.
playing the game. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just, I mean, I'm not adding anything new to the table. Like, everyone knows about what he did to Bryce. Bryce is a whole
Yeah.
other can of worms, but still,
Yeah.
everyone knows what he did to Novel Boy with Bloodlust. Everyone knows he was a dick.
Yeah.
He did try to come back, but well, everyone was like, no. So that didn't
No.
work. I'm glad that the community did that because he totally could have just been like, I don't care.
So who
Yeah,
is
I'm
the dream of
surprised.
GD then?
I don't know.
If not Crazen.
It's a good question. He got
Space?
deleted, just like Murder Metal did. See what I did there?
Oh, like, that's a crazy segue, dude.
Oh my god.
I totally forgot about that story
Dude,
because
oh my
no, I remember
God.
why
Yeah.
it got deleted because it had just the word murder space
Yeah.
in it. So it's like okay,
And-
delete. Auto
And
delete.
Torture Chamber got deleted too. It's called Happy Chamber
It's-
now.
And it's like it's just like the lamest prevention ever because someone could just so easily bypass it by putting some other letter like beside it so they can't be detected. I
And
had
you
to
can-
rename the level. I renamed it to like some random word.
You could
I forgot
still
what it
upload
was.
levels
I looked
called
it
It
up.
was like
porn.
nefarious or something.
Yeah, it was Nefarious. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm surprised he still had a copy. I
The-
thought it was lost.
The
for a
word
long time.
porn was unblacklisted still when that happened.
That's
What?
crazy.
Remember in Roblox, you could say lolly, but not Jesus for a long time?
Yeah.
You could also say ass cheeks for some reason.
That's
So-
crazy.
You know,
One of my
we would
favorite
go into
things to
Roblox
type
games.
in one of my favorite things to type in Phantom Forces right now is I'm on enough fent to wipe out a city.
Why can you say
They just-
fent?
You can say fent, you can say fentanyl, you can say methamphetamine, you can say all kinds of
all right,
shit.
this is gonna get demonetized. we're on a good streak of not getting demonetized.
Okay. You can say fent. Yeah.
You could say that, but you can't say gay.
Tom, did you ever
moderation's
play
perfect.
Roblox?
The only
Yeah,
time I
he
really
has.
played was I just play with like an IRL friend sometimes, and we just find the most scuffed PvP games and just like mow the whole lobby just because it's funny.
I remember
Fun fact, by the way,
I
fun
remember
fact about your
playing-
Roblox account. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
I remember playing fucking what's it called? Item Asylum with you and Stedzap.
I remember
that one
that too.
time.
oh yeah, that's so funny, dude. I know I think I know what you're gonna say, Blue. But go ahead.
Yeah, I DM'd you about it earlier. Your Roblox
Oh.
account has 60,000 followers, and I'm 99% sure that that's botted for some reason.
No, I 100% got follow botted because I'm like 99% sure. So we just pissed someone off enough that they tried to follow bot me and like get me banned over it. I'm like why else would they
It didn't
follow
work.
bot me?
That
I
is
mean, I
so
still have the
funny. I'm
account.
looking this up right now.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
Yeah,
Roblox
like
Roblox,
it,
is just-
that's funny because Roblox isn't going to do anything about
yeah, they're
follow
not gonna do
botting.
shit. They don't do anything.
They paid people to develop anti-cheat right now. They're not even doing anything.
Roblox's countermeasures only work when they're not supposed to, and then don't work when they actually need to.
Yeah,
That's how it's
literally.
always been. They
think-
that's a whole other thing, but
I think before I got follow botted, I was like a 3-digit follower, Andy. Like people don't like care enough to look at my account on Roblox, bro.
dude, you're
Yeah.
a 3-digit. How many do I have? I don't even know. I have like a semi-clean username, so probably like 12. Let's see. 155. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
you're
bad.
famous. Fiji Roblox.
This is my
avatar.
Roblox username. I'll put it in the chat if anyone wants to follow me. I guess.
I have
Roblox
three-
plug.
I have 5 followers. What does following
I've had
people even
the-
do on Roblox? Genuinely, what does it do?
I don't think it does anything. I think it works like how you follow someone on like the GD forums. I think it works the same way. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but following someone on the GD forums doesn't really do much, right?
I don't know.
I have
never
no
used
idea.
it.
I haven't touched that
I don't know.
website in
Like,
so
does it?
long.
I would. I mean, what would it do? Just. Put,
I mean, maybe you get
Yeah,
notifications.
that's what I thought it would do. I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. I don't know what it does on Roblox. I think it's just like a novelty thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for people who want to like be friends with somebody, but they know that the person is never gonna add them or something.
Oh yeah, it could just be like a friends list, or maybe it just recommends their games they play to you.
Because that's a thing on GD too, right? But there's like an actual following thing in GD where you can look at like their levels and.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's half the features in GD like that are
Could you imagine
useless.
if RobTop implemented like a Twitter-esque social media into GD and like everyone hated it? People would be
I
like,
was just
dude.
thinking about. I saw a tweet a while ago. It was like Twitter is currently in a state where it's like Portal 2, where Wheatley is just mad that he got called a moron, so he's just building like abominations that don't work out of spite. And I kind of feel that way about some of 2.2, honestly.
You guys have to fill me in. I have not been using Twitter. I haven't been playing GD. I haven't played GD in like 2-3 weeks. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know either.
I feel like it's so like the GD news isn't a thing anymore. I feel like everything is just kind of like mellowed out because like
dude.
Unless you beat a new top
I'm gonna use the
one,
bathroom.
basically
Keep going,
people don't care.
People just kind of realize that like RobTop isn't going to budge on 99% of the issues that are like happening in the game, so everyone's just like whatever and doing their own thing at this point. There are a lot more people making
follow up with GD stuff still.
Sometimes it makes its way through Twitter onto my timeline occasionally, and usually it's just some dumb shit. Like I've been recommended, I think like 3 separate clips where someone is playing like one of my levels, like the end, and then they die, and then they just like scream like an animal because I don't know, my gameplay is awful or something. It's like, oh, that's like the 3rd one I've seen. Cool.
It's not that it's awful, but you just made that last ship like really hard for some reason. I have a friend, Slinky. He's probably the person you're thinking of. He got 97 on it on mobile. He was like one of the first people to do that, and he blew up. It was really funny.
That's
Running
so
back.
funny.
What I miss?
Hello.
We were just talking about Tom's whether or not he keeps up with GD to any extent, and discussing his gameplay.
I've seen some really neat levels too. What was it? I see some stuff from Devin a lot. I always like Devin's levels, but I don't know much
Yeah, I was
about
gonna
him.
ask you about Devin. He's a great creator.
Yeah,
I love his levels. We used to talk about our like levels a lot way back in the day when we were creating. We took a lot of inspiration from each other.
That's cool.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I always thought he was like really neat, and then like I don't know. I go to Minecraft for a few years, and I look back and I see him still creating. He's like, holy shit, he's improved.
Yeah, he took that style and like managed to expand it into like way more than like just the factory and art kind of things that you were mainly doing. He's made all kinds of levels. It's really impressive.
What do you think your favorite Devin level is? That might be a tough question. I don't know many of them.
Yeah, I don't remember many of them either.
He's got some unlisted ones too.
I know of one of the unlisted ones.
That newest one that he made was really, really cool.
I just remember one where he named it after himself, and it used a song from an artist I like really, really liked, and it put such a smile on my face to see him using that artist. And I was just like, there's no way he found that on his own, right? I don't know. Because it was like such a random like underground indie artist, and it's just like
he went through your Spotify account.
Maybe.
That's what
That'd be crazy. Taking music inspiration too. That's wild.
I mean, I've done that before. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no.
Someone sends me a song. It's like, I'm making a level with this. Like, what do? Credit the person who gave me the song? Made it.
In the YouTube description, or like a song shown to me by.
Yeah, like that's what happened with Punch Drunk. Which is kind of funny.
You think you get a comment from the person be like, dude, come on, dude,
mean,
I
if I-
showed you that song. What the fuck?
It's like, oh my bad. Well, like, I don't know, like I'll give you a Discord Nitro. Will that make you happy? Like,
Credit
Yes.
where?
Yes, it will.
Credit where?
Tom,
I'd be
let me
surprised
ask
some people
you,
would do that.
your gameplay creation process. What was that like?
oh,
Like-
I hated
Oh.
it. I just threw down some shit. And it's like I want
Like
to
literally, you just wing it every time. You don't like play test. You don't.
I mean, I play test when I'm done like decorating, just because
Okay,
I just
only
want to
after
decorate. I don't want to. I hate making gameplay.
Didn't
I
you
hate
make
it.
half
Like,
the
it's
Murder
most
Metal
boring part for
gameplay?
me.
Didn't you make half the gameplay for Murder Metal just on your phone?
Hmm?
What?
On your phone? Didn't you make half of it on your phone?
You're cutting
Why am
out
I-
so much.
What is going on right
Turn
now?
up your Michael right now.
I'm trying. I promise.
Half the gameplay on what?
Your
For
phone.
Murder Metal on his phone.
Oh.
I mean, I
Maybe.
made a lot of my gameplay and levels on like iPads and phones. Literally, the only time I had to build on PC is when I hit the object limit because I needed to use
Really?
Mega Hack.
So
I
you
built,
were a
like-
mobile builder for like a long time.
Yeah, Annihilation Nation. I built like all of that on mobile until I hit the like object limit.
I don't understand you. I've met. There's one other creator that did that, and I don't even know. Maybe they still do. Heinz. Heinz
Yep.
Oh,
made
Heinz.
everything
remember
on
that.
an
Yep.
iPad.
And he verified all of it too.
Everything. Yeah. It's like crazy to me.
Oh my
Like
Do I
god!
how
saw
do you that dedicated and you're just like, I don't need a computer.
I
for
sent
this."
Tom
screenshot is
this the other
crazy.
day, and I said, I found this old screenshot from when he had 6K. He was building
my
Murder Metal on
God.
stream, and I sent it to him, and I said, I hope you finish this soon.
Oh my
Some of
God,
those
man.
names in the chat.
Yeah.
That is
Shout out to you if you're in
crazy.
this chat right here.
Hide.
God,
Yeah,
all
my
those
streams
people
are so
probably
ugly
are
back then.
hardworking members of a functional society. And
They're
here I
probably
am.
like 80 by
The
now.
bionic GD.
Dude, 2014 was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It was so long ago.
No, dude.
Hey, Zoff, what's up?
I don't know. This is really specific. I don't know if anyone remembers Annihilation Nation enough. There was like this fire at the end of the level.
Mhm.
If anyone
I
remembers.
think I remember that. It was the end
Yeah.
screen, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
just like the last part was like custom animated fire or whatever. Dude, the way I built that was so funny because I had my iPad with GD on it, and then I had my phone for reference of the fire. And I would build just like eyeballing it. And I used the fire I used from reference was from the Castle Crashers title screen.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
I knew it.
That fire stuff. If you look at the Castle Crashers like title screen, the fire in the corner is the exact fire I used for the background of that fire.
That is so funny.
And I just built it on my iPad.
Computers are hard
When's
to
the last
build
time
on
you
until
played
you
Castle
learn all the
Crashers?
keybinds. The keybinds are
Uh,
like the main thing that makes building on PC.
Yeah, no, keybinds for creating is exactly why I was kind of like, how do you build on mobile? That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Cinny, you know what they did when 2.2 came out for a little bit?
Hmm.
So, you know how every human being was used to pressing backspace to delete objects?
Yeah.
Well, for a minute there when 2.2 came out, he changed it to delete. Which makes sense.
It was
But I
both.
was so used to
delete,
backspace. I swear it wasn't.
No, delete was a thing that worked before. It was
It
both
was,
of them. Though.
yeah, no, it used to be both, and then I
Yeah,
used
I
delete.
remember when it came out, it was only delete, and then he changed it in the next update to be both again. I'm like, what?
I remember the deselect keybind not working. Alt D.
Was it?
It pissed me
I
off.
thought it was Control D. I can't remember. I think
Control D
whatever.
is copy.
Control D
paste.
is duplicate.
Oh yeah. Such an interesting way that was programmed. It's
I
like learning
honestly-
Blender or something.
I think the keybinds in the editor are really good. Like really, really nice to use.
Yeah, they are pretty good. Are they
wish-
even customizable now? Because I always had this complaint that I couldn't change them ever.
I don't know if they are, but there are definitely mods for it.
Yeah.
I know
Geo's
Ace
awesome.
mod made
Geode is something
thing.
that we've needed for a very long time.
It was really nice too. I actually had to use it for one of my levels, the piggyback level, if you remember that, because
Oh right.
the layout I had on my account was too big to delete, so we had to contact a mod And to verify hack, I needed to use like a certain mod loader because
That's
a
crazy.
mega hack didn't work, or at least the old mega hack I used. I was using some free one, so it didn't work.
Still finishing my breakfast.
It's,
I mean,
Scrambled
what
eggs.
time is it for you? Do you want to tell chat what time it is for you?
6:18 p.m.
Close
I
That's
enough.
made
crazy.
4 eggs. Give me a break.
Okay,
But
eggs
they're
are...
cold now.
All right, I'm done.
He's just-
It was like 1 bite.
he ate all 4 eggs in one bite.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can eat a lot, man.
It's the grind.
Mhm.
I'm a machine. It's that high metabolism. I
Yeah.
think maybe right.
You gotta load up on carbs or something. Whatever.
Eggs
Whatever
are
it is.
protein.
I mean, last night I ate a fillet of salmon with rice. That was pretty good.
That's raw.
You know, it's got the protein, it's got the carbs.
I ate
It's got
nothing
what is it,
yesterday.
like omega-3s in the salmon?
Yeah, fish have omega-3s.
Dude,
Fatty
you know,
acid.
I'm really curious how much of a throwback this is now because I'm kind of curious. Does anyone remember the name Geometry Dash Drama, the channel?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
of course.
yeah.
GDD?
Yeah.
That was like 6 years ago.
And how they had like a feud with G News.
Yeah, there was
G
that G News.
Oh my god.
with C, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. C was such a figure.
He's
Man.
funny.
Yeah, man.
You remember like 2019 Blue when he came back on Twitter?
Does
Yeah.
he still make content?
Yeah, he makes space
He like a
content.
space
Yeah, he is a
channel, right?
very successful space
Yeah,
YouTuber.
yeah, no. I know that, but I didn't know how much he like actually made content still.
No, he
See?
makes really high production quality videos about space stuff.
His last
Really?
video was a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
ve-
wow.
Like very,
Holy.
very high production quality.
That's so good. Honestly,
That's
happy
so
for
cool.
him.
Dude, I have a friend who
Talk about a
literally
pivot.
I have a friend who has seen all of his videos and he had no idea that he used to play GD.
That's
it,
crazy.
And when I
Really?
told him that, when I mentioned C, when I mentioned like C 1997 or just C in a conversation, my friend was like, "Wait, you mean like hold on, you mean like?" And then I had to explain to him like the whole thing, and he was like, "Dude, I had no idea. What? He
Is
used to
that
play
Marvin?
GD?"
That's very funny.
Was it Marvin?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Hmm.
That was a very funny thing, and I was like, "Yeah, like we know this guy."
It was the man Marvin Bedrock.
Yep, the man, the myth, the legend. But like that was such a funny thing. I hope he agrees to come on the podcast at some point. That'll be fun.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that would be so sick.
Totally not embarrassed to admit that he was like, I don't blame him. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did you try asking him before?
I've asked him like 3 times. He's a busy guy. He is hella busy.
Yeah.
I just do that thing where I'm like, hey man, just let me know, you know, hey man, just let me know. And then I just like it's on the back burner while I do other shit. And then if he responds, it's like, oh cool. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Basic ass like communication, just reaching out. You don't think too much about it. Yeah, all these hosts are permanent and they're brand new.
Yeah, there's no more guest. Like it's just us 4. We're just chatting.
In fact, I think I'm gonna be the next guest. We had an idea. Well, I did. I thought it would be funny if me and Finn got our own episodes, even though like who would be there? You know, that would just be funny. Ooh, hold up. You know what's funny? You know what's hilarious?
What?
I beat Cataclysm on a controller in 2017. You know who
Oh my
beat
God.
something way harder than that in 2018 on a controller?
Mm.
Zylenox did. And that was,
Wow.
I think it was a super buff Requiem or something, right?
It was super buffed Killbot. I remember.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Requiem.
Why?
I mean, I did do
though?
Requiem.
When,
'cause
by the way,
I-
I don't know if you know this, but according to like the way that it was adjusted for the demon list, when you verified Requiem, it would have placed 3rd on the demon list.
I
Number
just don't
36.
agree with that at all because the super like I don't know. I think if I remember correctly,
The Killbot
No,
version was
okay.
not top one, but it was
no, yeah, the
around the
Super
same
Buff Killbot was
difficulty.
harder than Requiem to verify. I was trying to remember if regular Killbot was harder, but it was not. Regular Killbot
Is
was
that
a
still
little
your
easier
favorite
than-
level?
I don't even know what my favorite level is, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Which
a
I-
hard question.
Is Requiem
I've
even on
never
the
been able
list
to-
anymore? No.
I'm leaning
Probably
towards
not.
no.
No. I think 150 is Plasma Pulse Finale right now.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
What?
What the
Bloodlust
fuck?
is.
I have
Where's
fucking
Bloodlust?
crow's feet on my face.
Bloodlust is 108.
I know
What
Bloodlust
the
is like
fuck?
is getting, but like,
Cognition is not
Man.
on the main list.
oh, I could go on such a rant about the list and what it's become, but it's no
Mhm.
use.
We got
What do you think about the
Zodiac at 51. It's not even top 50 anymore.
That's wild.
That's how you know you're old.
Yeah.
We say that
Old.
every time, but you know.
I'm at the point where I don't even know what like 2/3 of these levels are, and that's where I checked out, I think.
You know what? I'm gonna open the demon list right now. Let's see.
Like what
Let's
what
see
is
we
Seri X Never Clear?
got.
Sari
Time to
never
reveal just
cleared.
how old I actually am.
No, there's Seri Never
Yeah.
Clear at like something, and then there's Seri X Never Clear, which
I'm
is
going through it. All right,
Oh.
so I know all these so far.
the lightning
I
rod.
would know the hard stuff. I don't know what Belladonna is.
It's the only good cherry level.
Codependence is on here. Okay, someone verified solo.
Yeah. I think 2 people have beaten it solo.
I know what. I don't know what Psychopath is. I don't know what Seri X Never Clear is.
It's
I don't know what Midnight is. It's harder than Tartarus. What?
a bad Yuko level.
Jigsaw. I don't know what that is.
Tom, what are your modern thoughts on the demon list with what it's become?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any comments. I'm sorry.
Really?
Like I just
Wow.
look at it and it's just like, oh,
What is that?
those are pretty hard. I really wonder how much is like the levels being harder, or if it's like, I mean, obviously yes, they're harder, but like how much it could be like a different skill. Like maybe people are just so familiar with the skill or like the level Plasma Pulse Finale that it seems easier.
No,
That-
it's
that
just
is a-
oversaturation. There's
that-
too many levels that are
Mhm.
all like the same difficulty. That's
That
all it
is-
is.
Yeah, that would
That
make
is
more
definitely
sense.
part of it. There is like an element of just a level being so widely like a lot of like timing levels are built after how PPF was. And so just by extension, people are better at that kind of gameplay because it was such an
Yeah.
influential level for levels of that style and difficulty. So it does
Yeah,
fall off a little bit because of that, but it is mostly just people getting way too good at the game.
Right.
I
How
guess,
much better
like,
can they get?
I don't know. I mean, the best players in the world are all like 13 to 16 right now.
I'm noticing a pattern.
Yeah, that's because when you're like that old, you don't get like bored of a game like GT.
You also have infinite time.
Yeah, like when I was 14, I was like obsessed with playing the same like one part of a level like 6,000 times, and I'm like, holy shit, this is so hype! I'm gonna be able to beat this one day. But now I'm just like I could play for like 5 minutes, and I'm just like I'm cool.
Yeah. I don't think I can play like a level for more than maybe 15 attempts without closing out of it now.
I feel bad for those people in like 5 years when they just have unbearable wrist pains.
I've thought about that a lot.
The wrists, our bones are just fused. Like they don't even move.
Dude, remember when everyone was speculating that
Adolescent
Riot was going to
arthritis.
get carpal tunnel surgery to keep playing GD?
No way, dude.
Dude,
That was-
I remember the comments on his videos were just filled with people just being like, dude, just get the surgery. What are you doing?
Yeah, just get surgery.
Just get
Open
surgery.
up the thing and scoop out all that shit or whatever the procedure is and get back to work.
Yeah, just switch hands. I don't know. Go to
It's
your
really
left
funny
hand.
because I'm sure a doctor would tell you like not to use your hands that hard ever again after getting surgery.
GD has health risks. Do you know that? It has long-term health effects. You're not going to be able to open a circular door, like with a circular doorknob when you're 50. I mean, but you did verify tidal wave, so was it worth it?
Yeah.
You're going to have those old people doors where it like
Who's that?
hinges like in like a, you know.
Who
Who's
would-
that guy
would
who has,
tidal
like-
You
wave
need the
doorknob?
push bar door that you can open with your hip.
Yeah, nifty boy.
Yeah.
He has
My huge
over a
hips while
million
I'm eating chicken
attempts
wings.
on firework.
Stop.
You know that tweet?
Hmm.
Yeah, look at this. How do you even get to this point?
Yeah,
One
like-
I don't even
million
know.
attempts.
Dude, honestly, you know something? I mean, I used to be on that trend when I was younger. I used to think like, oh wow, I put so many attempts into this. Look at it. But at the same time, it's like, isn't it kind of like a backwards flex to put like attempts on screen or something?
I don't know.
Like a million? I mean, I don't,
Well,
like
it's
I know the
kind of-
level is probably
I think
hard
it's
as
for
hell,
like
but still.
admiration.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I feel mixed about it.
he's so
There's always
dedicated.
gonna be kids that are like, dude, this guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's like
It-
it's either you look dedicated or you kind of look like, what's taking so long?
Horrible.
Okay, the thing about it was pretty cool like 2.5 years ago when he had like 300K and it was like a top 5, but now it's like not even considered that difficult anymore, and it's just it just kind
What
of
is?
like I'd feel like that's too much of a drag.
Firework.
Firework
Oh,
is going to be so low it hurts my
Man,
heart.
I don't know.
where
I
sit.
guess I'm just a pessimist because like that's so much time you're spending on that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's so
No,
much
yeah.
time. You're gonna
It's easy. I mean, I guess it's
you're
easy
gonna
for
turn
me to
20
say when
and
I
you're gonna be
haven't
like,
put that
what
time
the
in.
fuck?
Have you ever seen Quail before?
Hmm?
Let me,
Well,
there's
your
a
answer.
there,
No.
there's this list demon that came out. It's literally just a wave challenge, like a challenge list difficulty wave challenge, and then an easy extreme demon for the rest of the level.
That's
So
crazy.
The wave is
Well,
at the start, so it's like you spend
Yeah, no,
forever
you
getting past it, and then you
you-
could just like die playing.
Yeah,
an
you
easy
do a
level, but you're
challenge.
super nervous.
You do a challenge and then beat an insane demon. That's what the level is.
That's so funny. I like that because it's like you have to play like a level that's not that hard, but under like insane nerves. It's like
Yeah.
a real
Yeah.
test.
Yeah,
That is a cool idea. That was like kind of fresh when it was made.
yeah.
No, there were no
Mhm.
levels that were like that except for like denouement.
Yeah.
So
I've
I mean,
always
yeah,
enjoyed levels with like a huge difficulty spike like that. I don't know. I feel like it always rubbed off on me a lot.
yeah. You know what?
I-
Actually, Zylenox is gonna come back and he's gonna make a top 1,
Okay,
and it's gonna
yeah,
be
no,
the hardest fucking gameplay ever.
it's gonna be the worst gameplay ever because I'm
It's
not a gameplay
it's gonna
creator.
be genuinely terrible. Like you're just
No,
gonna
other-
intentionally make garbage.
Dude, all my gameplay is just ship and wave because I fucking love like ship and wave so much. And
It's
it would
gonna
just
play
be
like
such
a-
slop.
It's gonna play like a hyper buff like 666 or something.
Okay.
My
Triple
gameplay's
six
Dude,
is
were you
Seems
going through
weird.
like a ritualistic time or something with 666, or were you just like,
Uh,
I want to make I want to make
Yeah.
something satanic?
So how many demons did
You know, I'm
were
just
you in
feeling
There's got to be an
content right now.
allegory with this. There's got to be something deeper.
Yeah, no, I mean, there definitely was. That's definitely why it was themed so stupid like that.
You know what would have been
Yeah,
hilarious if
I
the
look
next
back
level
on my
after that
levels,
was
they're
just
so
like
cringe.
peaceful.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've thought about making like a polar opposite to the level, but still,
That'd be
What would that
fun.
be?
I don't
It
know.
would just be like
I-
it would be like the Aether mod, but in Java.
Yeah, it's just I just have like the Aether like OST playing as like the song.
As
like a
motivation for building. It would be Ascension to Heaven, pretty much. But that name is already taken, unless you can beat Blueski to the punch.
I hate
Could
that
you imagine
level.
2 top 1s with the same name? One's by you, one's by.
What if I just call it 777? Oh my god, genius! Isn't that like?
Oh my
that's
god.
like-
There's a rough sketch song with that. That's 777.
777 and make it a memory level.
And it is like it's like super happy, cheery song. That's funny.
So funny.
Yeah, you have to build to that. That
I
actually,
love
I feel
memory
like that
demons.
song would fit your style pretty well, honestly.
I would honestly make another memory demon. I love making memory levels and playing them. They're so fun.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the
Do it.
plan. 666 it already exists. 777 is going to be an extreme memory demon. 888 is going to be a food themed level.
I actually
And
Wait, that's hype as
999,
hell.
what is 999? That's going to be a fast level. Really, really fast.
I got asked to do a verification for a memory level, and I was just like, sure. I'm awful at GD, like playing wise. I don't even know why I picked it up. It's so hard. It's a Starky level. I was just like, okay. And then I wasn't even able to make a little bit of progress on it.
Just DM Stargate being like,
I got bored.
I can't.
And he gave it to Brian the Burger. So,
Does
problem
Brian
solved.
still play?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. That
I
guy
think I've
is.
seen this before.
I think I showed
Fastest
you.
I've made a level to date. Is this a good thing?
An interesting
Probably.
level.
It's
a
a
very
gecko
much an
layout.
endurance level.
Yeah.
Or kind
Reminds me
an
of Lotus
endurance.
Flower. I wonder why.
Ooh.
So, Tom, for creating for you, it's really just a question of like you having kind of inspiration and motivation, right? It's not like you don't like GD now, right?
I mean, I think the reason I mainly stopped is because I used to create just for the fun of creating, but I don't know, as time passed by, I kind of cared more about like the response I would get from creating a level. And it got to a point where it didn't feel like it didn't feel like I was creating enough just for the passion of it, and it wasn't really worth my time because a level would take minimum 4 or 5 months to make, and it's like, I'm kind of dried out. This isn't like worth my time to keep building, I think.
I felt that before.
But I don't know. I still have ideas. I mean, what gets me going is if I find just the right song. I'm sure people do this all the time. You find a song that you really like, and you can just imagine a GD level to it.
Oh yeah.
It just
Triples.
depends. It just depends how well the imagination flows, and I don't know.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's like gaps. Like I can imagine maybe like half or like 70% of a level just from the song and have that as reference. And then to fill in the gaps, I'll just like look through other media to see what I can do. Because there's
What
some
inspired
like
the end?
I think I just like the song. Like
Yeah.
literally.
That,
I mean,
that
I
was
guess
kind of really symbolic of your last level, like air quotes. People,
Yeah, I mean,
I think
that
a lot of
was the
people
run.
assume that was like, well,
He's gone.
Bye.
yeah,
I mean, that was basically around the exact time I was like, yeah, making levels doesn't feel like worth
yeah.
it, like worth my time anymore.
It's kind of like unintentional meaning there.
Yeah, I mean, with the name and the level, it's just. I mean, it also just like. I think I also picked the name because it's like, damn, there's not like a level with something as dramatic as the end. It's like, why not? I'll take it.
You'll take
Yeah,
it.
Insane Demon.
It's like an OG Minecraft name. You got to take it before someone makes a level with it.
What?
Yep.
I see what you sent in the chat. What?
Yeah. It's just a
That's
random
crazy.
song called The End too.
Okay.
Can we? Are we allowed to? We can't. I mean, I can't say that.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
no,
I don't want
no.
people to know,
No.
but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's certain web services that would make that very, very bad to know.
mhm.
That's funny. That's really funny. I wish I could say that. What? Wow.
Yeah, no, me too.
Dude, it's such a. Okay, so like I take inspiration sometimes, but when I say the word inspiration, sometimes I just mean copying. So
That's
Like-
crazy.
Well.
You draw art and you just said that live. That's crazy.
Dude, they're
Okay,
gonna
this is
cancel
for-
you, dude. What the
Oh no!
fuck?
Anyways, so
Have you
Like,
refreshed
like,
Twitter?
trying to
Annihilation-
cancel Zylenox?
oh shit! Just check the timeline. So like, when I say that, I mean the level Annihilation Nation. Where like some people criticize the name, but I stuck with the name so hard because that is just the name of like a planet in the game Ratchet and Clank 3. Because I played that a lot, and like there's so many. Like if you looked at that level, there's just so many things you can see. I just referenced like. The level has like this A logo with like a red sticker symbol behind it. That's just from the game. I just use that in the level. And I don't know. I just really like the theme of that map. So that was a lot of inspiration too.
That's funny.
You know what? I was thinking about this before we started the podcast because you are very good at a lot of stuff. Granted, you are good at things you put your mind to, and there is also a lot of natural talent in the mix. What is something you're bad at? I want to play devil's advocate.
Shooters. I am
Okay,
terrible at shooters.
Hop on Phantom
Absolutely
Forces
miserable.
right now.
I
Like,
don't
no,
know.
if you put
Has
me
he ever
on,
played that?
played what?
Phantom Forces. Don't play that game. It'll rot your brain.
That's
Yeah,
not
no,
a
I
shooter.
would,
That is a
I would be
stomp
too.
on kid simulator. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why Roblox is like funny because I can play a shooter on Roblox and still be good because like I don't know, they're like two.
No, Phantom Forces is so sweaty now. It's kind
Yeah,
of
I remember.
it's
ridiculous.
definitely
It's
changed,
ridiculous.
but-
Yeah.
I wish it was like Arsenal or something, or it's just children, but it's just people who like the game's in such a sad state that it's only people who really want to be playing it. So
I
everyone's
complain
good.
about this every time, not to like go too in depth, but I complain about this every time. If there's anyone listening who plays the game, I want to know if anyone agrees. The map pool is so horrible right now.
Yeah.
It is genuinely abysmal, in my opinion.
A
We
lot of the
don't
maps
need all
feel
these
like they were
fucking
made
maps.
for different games.
So, all right. There was a map in the test place because this game is big enough to the point where they have a test server, so they don't just release an update, you know what I'm saying? And there was a map that was in testing. It was called Mount Hayes. That's one of the best maps I've ever played. That map has such good flow. It's really well designed, whether intentional or not. And then they go ahead and add Favela instead, which is kind of clunky. It's kind of CQC, and you never find anyone. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Oh, I mentioned him earlier. He's here. Hey, we shouted you out a little while ago, Crafty Masterman, because we were talking
you
about
made a
like the
video
GD
with,
Minecraft overlap.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that the guy?
I had
Hello,
a small
bro.
phase of just looking at like Minecraft Redstone builds. I was watching through what was the guy's name? He has like the Enderman skin, but he just had a whole tutorial on how to make a
Oh, I know that
calculator
guy.
in
Yeah,
Redstone.
yeah.
Yeah, and I just watched all of that, and then I think you collabed with him a couple times.
We browsed Planet Minecraft's website last night. We browsed like the maps. I forgot about like working redstone printers, Herobrine's mansion. What was the second one Hypixel made? It was like Herobrine's Return or something.
Oh my gosh, man.
That is a blast to the past, dude. I hate even thinking about old Minecraft because it just makes me like melancholically sad.
Yeah.
Did you know
That's
what old
valid.
Redstone I missed was if you guys remember OCD Disco or whatever his name
Oh
was.
my god, dude.
His Redstone creation.
my
You just
God.
made like
Whoa.
Redstone mini games out of like pure Redstone, like no
Dude,
command blocks.
I don't know how long it's been since I've heard that name. Holy, the resource pack is iconic. I mean, yeah, he's known for Temple of Notch, but like beyond that,
Oh,
I totally forgot that he made
Yeah, he
like
made like
other stuff, and it was like really well made too.
Oh, he quit. Wow, where'd he go? Oh, we made cake
Probably
defense. All right.
To
cool.
work.
Yeah.
He
made,
probably
these
like
defense
has a wife
games.
and kids now. that guy was like old when he started.
Did you guys ever watch the YouTuber Psycho? It was
Did I?
spelled like how was it spelled? It was spelled SCYKOH. Did anybody ever watch this guy? Because he like quit out of nowhere a
No.
while ago. Oh, wait, Jesus, he's uploaded a lot of videos out of nowhere too. But for a long time, he just quit like out of the blue.
All right, I think that I've heard the name.
He's a dad
I-
now. He tweets Happy New Year every year.
That's so funny.
Oh, so okay.
Oh,
So
that's
Psycho
that
came
is
back
crazy.
actually. All right. Well,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was this
Um,
channel. Yeah. I remember watching Psycho. So context, he had a series called Glitch Fest, and he made videos about glitches in like Nintendo games and stuff like that. That's where I learned about the Mario Sunshine glitches, the Luigi's Mansion game-breaking bug, where you go above the ceiling and you abuse like the angles or whatever. It's there's so many YouTubers that we all know that like where did they go?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
have to-
It looks
yeah.
kind of sad to see, but at the same time, it's kind of nice because it's like they're probably just like chilling. They're
Put a
probably
shit
like,
together, hopefully.
Dude,
You
it's
can
Tell
crazy
when
to
people
think
are
like
well put together.
yeah, it's crazy to think like a lot of the old YouTubers, like hell, like even not even super old YouTubers. Some of the people that we watched like recently enough are just like, yeah, like C. We were talking about that earlier. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You remember the Team Crafted group?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
barely.
dude,
Man.
Sunday still
Dude.
like makes content. He
Sunday
made
has
a
so
massive
many
pay to
subs.
win server.
Dude,
He made a
Sunday's content
massive
is
pay to
so
win server.
funny.
It is so
I
bad.
love his content. It's so good.
It
It's
makes
so,
me
like-
so sad. It makes me
Like-
so sad to see this.
Sunday does make Goy slop, but he did adapt and not become irrelevant because of it. And then there's people like Bajan Canadian. That was my personal favorite.
Do you remember when
growing up.
Sunday, like, his wife divorced him or something, and then he tried to, like, convert his viewers to Christianity?
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my god, dude.
Yes, I do.
Stop.
Sorry, where in the timeline was this?
5 years ago or something.
It was like the end of him actually being a good YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really sick. Yeah, Seth Bling has been coming back. I'm so glad that he is. I've been keeping up with his like Minecraft physics stuff.
Dude,
That's
you know what was the
so cool
craziest
that he's
thing to
finally
see?
back.
The most insane like experience was pulling up his like physics video, and for the first time in like 7 years, he pulled up with the "What's up, guys?" Seth playing here on.
I
his,
was
like,
thinking
desert,
about
like
that
a-
in my head.
Crazy!
Like it's a redstone ready world too, the super flat with sandstone.
Oh,
like,
man.
Oh my god. And he's
Still
yeah,
Damn,
you
can't
he's
should,
believe
still
I met
kicking.
that man.
yeah,
You
you
met
should
him?
go on your
That's so
story about
surreal.
meeting him.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I went to Minecon 2015 and there's a like
Oh.
SMP that I watched before at the time called Mindcrack. I don't even know if it's still around. I think it isn't. I think it's basically dead. And Seth Bling was a part of it. And there was like a party they were hosting with like very limited slots, like maybe 150 people max at some arcade. And I got one of those tickets. And so I just got to hang out with like a bunch of the YouTubers that I like was watching since I was like 10 or 11. And so like I got to play bumper cars with Seth Bling, shit like that. It was like so
That's
surreal.
funny.
Like permanent lifetime memory.
Oh.
I have
Didn't you get like one of your posters signed by him or
Oh
something?
yeah, no, I have a Seth Bling signature in my room. It's like right behind me.
Do any of
Oh,
you
that
know
was
who
awesome.
any of you know who Ganon Slayer is?
Yes. They were
Yeah.
Celeste speedrunner.
So
right?
yeah, they're SMO speedrunners, Mario Odyssey. They
Oh,
were
okay.
playing at GDQ one year, and they were just in the practice room, and then Seth Bling walks up to them and just starts asking them about Super Mario Odyssey, just
That's
out of nowhere.
crazy.
They had no idea how to react.
you just spawned in.
Yeah,
The Seth
Jump
Bling.
scare. Like actual Seth Bling jump scare.
yeah.
There was a short period of time where he tried getting into MCSR.
Really?
is kind of
I didn't know
interesting.
that.
It was a
Wow.
very short period. I think he
Oh
just
wait,
wasn't
no, I
interested.
think I did see something about that. It was like before Dream, right?
Yeah, or maybe a little after actually. He was still around a bit. I remember getting raided by him, and I thought that was funny.
That must have been so sick.
Like on Twitch and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
Because he used to speedrun like back in like the old Minecraft speedruns, like
Oh, yeah.
1.8 set seeds when people were complete like bots at the game.
When block clutching was like actually impressive.
Dude, it's crazy to think how insanely like over like I don't know what's the word, like overhyped water bucket clutching was. It's like the easiest timing window in the universe. You could
I
literally
mean, dude, but it is
click and hit it.
MLG. I mean,
Yeah, true. You could literally just spam click on the like straight down and hit it. Like,
dude, I have a weird question. I know you're not going to know the answer. It's my own thing. I wonder what the lowest possible FPS is that you could have and still be able to land a water clutch,
I
like
mean,
from max velocity.
You should try and speedrun Minecraft at 5 FPS.
yeah,
Can
I
you do
would
a
guess, like,
15
2
FPS? Is there a
FPS.
15 FPS category?
I think
You
once
need-
no, you know what's funny? Once you go to 15 FPS, like your speedruns are just invalidated. Like they won't accept recordings like lower than that.
What are they checking for?
Oh, the audio? I got you.
It could have just been the mod team being lazy.
Oh, shit.
No, they're it. Oh wait, is my voice still coming through?
We fixed?
We can hear you, but
Is my audio?
It looks.
I know it's the
sounds
issue.
fine.
I might just have it turn.
This happens sometimes. I just refresh the mic is fixed. Good? Fixed?
yeah, like the
Yeah, I've thought about doing a video of like doing a
Why does this happen?
I hope it is.
Alright, we're on Discord. Fuck Video Ninja. It's a piece of shit. What were we saying?
We were just talking about like weird, obscure Minecraft mechanics with like boats and velocity.
Yeah. Is there a way to like make the boat invulnerable? Or does it
No,
just,
it's like it has
is
like
it
a
like a hard
physical like
despawn?
despawn thing in the void.
Okay.
It's not even the like right. It's just like certain entities once you go below a certain Y will just despawn. Period.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Sorry
It's
about
funny.
that. We're good. We're good. We're
Oh, yeah.
fixed.
What
For
up?
people listening that have no idea what's going on, we use a program to capture everyone's audio individually for the audio bars and higher quality, but sometimes it just breaks. And the previous solution would have been to refresh all the audio and that would fix it. But now that just doesn't fix it because, you know, modern problems. So we'll just use Discord. I'll look it up. Just keep talking.
Yeah. Did you ever do like Redstone shit, Tom? Like actually try to like be good at Redstone?
I used to be a huge Redstone nerd when I was like a kid.
But did you like
actually,
build or did you just watch YouTube videos on it?
I mean, I built shit. I used to, like, I genuinely studied Redstone as a kid. Like, it was actually cool to me.
Studied.
I
I
mean,
don't know why that's funny.
I wasn't that great because my brain was like undeveloped, right? But the best thing I ever made was just like a tic-tac-toe build when I was 11. And it even worked so you couldn't like overwrite the X's and O's. Like I made sure of that. So it was like bug
Did you do
free at
something
least.
with that, like with the locking repeaters? Like, isn't there like an easy way of doing that? That's like convenient.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
used locking repeaters when that was added.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
remember
funny.
thinking that was such an obscure mechanic.
I
Like,
remember
Mhm.
just learning Redstone enough to build TNT. That was
Okay,
just the
TNT cannons were like raw as hell though.
Yeah.
I remember like the super setups where people would build like a tower of like a ring of redstone and it would drop like 100 TNT in like one spot.
I found the fix. Apparently,
Oh, yeah?
I'm not going to fix it now, but apparently I had to just re-plug in all the browser sources. That would have fixed the issue, but I'll do that later. I'll do that in
Yeah,
the
That's
future.
kind of a hassle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like using it for the novelty of like the bars, but it really doesn't matter.
Hmm.
I mean, it does help with like letting people know who's talking.
Yeah, that's why I like using it. It makes it easier to make clips too, because you can just see who's
Yeah.
talking and then go to it. But
Yeah.
if anybody, look, I might as well say now, if anybody recommends something better that does the exact same thing, throw me something and I will look into it off the air. How long have we been going for? Almost 2 hours. We're almost at our ending point. What else we got? I'm
Yeah,
scrolling
you
to
have more
find it.
topics.
I'm trying to think of like GD questions, but my knowledge of it is so dated.
Yeah,
Dude,
my
I don't
GD
really-
knowledge is
Oh,
even more
I know
dated than
one.
yours.
I know one.
Mm.
I just remembered this. I remembered that this is so funny. So
Oh no.
this happened weirdly enough. This happened with you and Viprin. So the Viprin one was a whole mistake. Like they weren't even meant to see it. But I remember this one time. So I used to screen share GD, and as a joke, I would like spam message people after like dying on their levels. And I did that with you because I thought this would make logical sense, right? I thought if you delete the sent messages, it deletes it on both ends. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh,
So
No.
it used to. I swear to God, it used to, but it doesn't
oh,
now.
in GD? You meant in
Yeah,
GD?
and I had you. I remember this is so funny. We were friends on GD for like a long time, a couple years ago, like 2018, and I died on like Punch Drunk or something, and like spammed like "fuck you" or something, and then I guess you saw it and were like, "Oh, okay, goodbye," and then you removed me. I was like, "No."
I don't even remember
Yeah.
that, honestly.
That message spam bug is so funny. It still
Yeah,
works.
it's
by the way.
hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
how
so
is that
funny.
not patched?
If you hit the send button on a message and then hit escape before the pop-up like is fully finished coming up, it'll just leave you on the message thing, so you can just do that over and over.
That's
Send
so.
the exact
I
same
never knew.
message.
I actually never knew that.
I got IP banned for spamming that like 200 times to someone. They didn't let me send it.
IP ban is crazy.
That's
Should I show
so
how to do it on the stream, or is
No.
that
I mean,
too
it's pretty
dangerous?
straightforward, regardless.
I think you just explained it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did that
That's
with
so funny.
Zai. And I don't know what the fuck I said. It's lost media. I probably said like "fuck you, your level sucks" as a joke, and then you saw it, and like you might have thought I was just serious or just like some shitter because I didn't know you. I don't think. Like I knew of you,
Yeah,
but like no communication.
it could have.
And
It was literally just
I think
like
you saw
mood
that. We're like,
RNG.
all right, well.
Yeah,
So
no,
you know
that
what's
could have
funny
been
about
anything.
that?
Like,
The funny thing, the thing that's so funny about that is you're not the only person that's happened to, and it was an accident. The second time this happened was with Vibrant.
oh yeah.
And again, I thought that they fixed this bug because I swear to God, there was a period of time where it was fixed and you could delete a sent message and it would delete it on their end. So I did it as a joke with Vibrant this time. And the message was, "Are you mod? Can you send my level ID?" And then a huge number.
Yeah.
I sent that probably like 9 times. And he saw it. I guess he got mad at it. And he made a tweet. He tagged me in a tweet and he said, "Nice level." And it was a screenshot of the message. And I thought he was just in on it because like it was an accident. He wasn't supposed to see it. And so I was like, "Uh-oh." And he thought I was mad at him. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why. So I thought he knew it was a joke. Because, I had just turned it into one because I'm not going to sit there. So I said like "stop lol" or something, and he responded and he said that I was rent-free in his head. I was like, "Wait,
What?
what?" Like, what are you talking about? I thought, okay. And then there was
He's
like
just
some
yapping.
reply. He replied to someone else and he said something like, "You were spamming my messages," and he was spamming my messages and he thought that I thought that he wasn't mad, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I was
What?
confused. I was so confused. I'm like, what?
Why? How is he
what?
extrapolating all of this? This
I
is
don't
insane
know.
mental gymnastics.
That was just a really funny thing. And you know what? Something even funnier is that if you took the number and only the beginning of the number and put it in, it went to a level that was called D's nuts.
That's so fucking funny. No way.
And it was a random number that I spammed. So that was just a funny thing, but
He got that when it was like. That was when it was like you versus Joe. I remember that.
yeah. You were in the call
they
when I
thought
did
you
that.
were
It was
obsessed with getting
you,
into
me, and
Geos.
like Evie or something. And we
Yeah.
tested it with Evie. after, which is really scientific, right? Test it. Yeah, test it after you message Vibrant of all people. And then we realized that, oh, this doesn't work anymore. And then I was like, uh-oh. Because I knew Vibrant was probably going to think that I was mad.
That's funny.
Dude, it's hilarious. Like, what would I even be mad about? I don't understand what I would be mad at. I don't know if anyone else has a story like that, but
No,
I guess
I
it's
don't
just
think
wrong
so.
place,
I mean,
wrong time.
I used to just like message kids in the random tab or the recent tab, just random stuff. Like just spam the shit out of their message box, and then
Dude, I've been pretending to argue with this Spanish kid that thinks that I'm really genuinely trying to say that I verified Death Corridor. So for those who don't know, me and Kugel have a fake beef. And I pretended that I got a copy of the level Death Corridor, because he's verifying it, off of his computer while he was asleep. And I made a verification video. And if you watch the video, it's so obviously a joke, because I'm talking to him in the call and saying, like, you're fucked, buddy. You have like 2 minutes until this is done. And I keep pausing the level because he keeps trying to like make a deal. And I can't hear him, and I'm like, wait, what? And then he's like, dude, and I'm like, I hold on. And then I like unpause. He's like, no. And it's like as obvious as it gets. And this Spanish kid, it's a Spanish kid, so obviously, like, I'm not gonna take it seriously, but I am gonna troll him. And so he kept commenting shit like, "Tiene no clip," and
Stop.
and he was like, and like he kept saying like, "This, I'm gonna make an exposing." I'm like, and then I responded and I said, "This is legit," and Kugelblitz got beat to the punch. Cry about it. And then he responded like a bunch of times. And then the last message, he said he also added on Zoink forever.
What?
He said like deny it if you're, or deny the verification if you're not a hacker. And he just kept saying shit like that over and over. And then I responded to all of them separately and just said cry. And I don't know if he's responded since, but I'm just trolling this guy so hard.
I remember when Wazaretta came out, I just no-clipped it, and I was #1 on the leaderboard. And I got so many hate messages because of that.
That's crazy.
Let's see if
There's
this guy
also,
responded.
I uploaded a level called Vein Challenge, one of my friends. It's just like a 30% section of Plasma Pulse Finale. I just like took it and beat it and uploaded it. And someone was like, "Hello, I love your level Vein Challenge. Can you please decorate in my collab?" And then I tried to message him back, and his messages were off.
Dude, okay, I have such a complaint. We all complain about that. Why, if you have it so you can't receive messages, why can you send them?
And I uploaded some like layout for an easy demon that I made, and then I got a DM from the same kid. This is like 2 years after. Same kid. He's like, "Can I verify your level?"
He's a fan, bro.
Demon.
He's a fucking fan.
And you can't respond to it.
Demon. Yeah, again, I couldn't say anything.
I'm pretty sure the
literally, like,
first guy that I saw that had that
Comment on one
complaint,
of his levels.
I think it was HJ Fod, because he would get like really important. He would get like genuine questions about Geode and stuff like that, and he can't respond to them. So it's just like fuck GD messages. Like they're just pointless now because there's so many kids who just have it off.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you think anybody ever has had like? Do you think anybody has ever turned Discord messages off and like forgot or like has no idea that they did it, and so like they like message somebody and they're waiting for a response that they'll never get? Do you think anyone's ever done
they
that?
would check back, like on their DMs, right?
I don't know,
What do you
man.
mean? I don't think you can do that with the same thing with GD. You can't on
The
Discord.
Spanish.
I
kid
think
doing
on
the
Discord, if you
exposing
send a
video?
message, you have to be able to get a message sent back. Like, I think that it.
Well, what if you send a message and then block them?
I guess
The
that's
whole thing,
fair.
you're just an ass.
Yeah, then you're actually just a like troll. Like what?
Wait, there's an exposing video. Let's check it out.
Dude, what?
Oh,
Disclaimer in
no.
Spanish.
Let's see what we got. I'm not reading that. That doesn't
I'm
mean
not
anything.
reading all
I
that.
beat it legit, and it was fair and square. Muertes 0. Dude, you know what's so funny? There's spots that he says is like no clip, and it's just like it's not.
It's just.
Is
Like,
this no
I'm
clip,
pretty
or is it,
sure-
like
Yeah, I know clip. I'm pretty sure I won't die there, but he counts that as a death for some reason.
What?
Yeah.
You know,
Like, I
it's-
also
it's
died
different.
there. Didn't count. It's just some Spanish kid, so I'm not.
Dude.
I'm not
Yeah.
actually dogging on, but it's so funny.
Muertes. What does that mean? Deaths?
Deaths,
Yeah.
Settle this once. I'm pretty sure that is a death.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. Those
That's like-
hitboxes are like
He's
Like
not gonna include the
the-
part where I died right there.
do you remember the horny GD Killbot video?
Bro.
Just fully inside the spike.
Dude,
No.
oh my god. Hold on.
No, stop.
Like, what do you even make a video like this? Like, you think like at this point you're gonna like give up the bit and be like, you know what, you're right.
No, I will never give it up.
Okay.
This kid's never gonna
Exactly, like-
watch this. It's fine.
When you were asleep. You left your computer logged on, bitch.
It
You should
literally
just
says
comment on
no
this video.
views.
I legit.
It says no views on the search page
But-
for it.
It does.
Damn.
It has two. You can't comment on it.
Wait,
He turned off comments.
comments are turned off, dude.
Damn it.
Why?
I'm disliking it. Fuck
Wait,
this
can
guy.
can you press I? Can you press the I button?
Where's
No,
that?
just
Huh?
the key I.
On your keyboard.
Okay,
What?
it's not a for kids video. If it was a for kids video, it wouldn't have let you do.
Oh
I
yeah.
was just trying to say.
So he turned off comments. Dude, this isn't no clipped. Are you kidding me? No, it's not.
Oh my god! But
You can do that in the level. There's
eye open at all
they
times.
removed the
The
There's no
hitboxes.
No, dude,
Dude,
don't
I
you? You
swear.
don't even understand
You're in trouble
hitboxes.
now, dude.
I swear this joke
If
is
you go
never
on
not going to
the-
be
the
funny.
side
Just
that
it's just
had the closed
gaslighting.
eye.
How many times have you done this? Like, how many alts do you have where you just hack levels?
I did.
Too many.
It's like a million deaths.
Okay.
Dude, that was there's
Gaslighting children,
There's S
your
blocks
favorite.
there, whatever.
Please, please. Let's start this.
You're just,
That's
like,
not a
looking-
death. Okay, that is.
No, I'm not
It looks like you're just like sight reading the level for the
Pause,
first time
pause,
with
pause,
no
pause,
clip
okay.
on.
I basically
That
That
was.
transition was so
Dude, is he gonna
slow.
include the part where I what?
X
Times 2
200.
velocity? Dude, that's legit. Oh my god. Oh, it's just speed times 2.
You can't do this.
Oh.
There has to be something
Dude, I want to listen to the
What?
Lord.
Wait, hold
that
on.
would get you to something that would get you to
You have
s-
peach
just
gummy rings,
The
buddy?
exposition.
You better go to the
Okay.
store
He
right
cut the
now.
footage. No, I asked him if he had peach gummy rings because I told him if he had peach gummy rings, I would stop verifying it, and he didn't. So I unpaused and I said, "That's not good enough."
Okay, hold up.
Alright, I'll wait. I'll wait on him. I'll see if he's actually getting them or if he's just lying. Google.
Man.
I just realized the store's closed because it's
That's
like 3
crazy.
a.m.
Guess what?
It's 3 a.m. Okay, no, can you wait until tomorrow? Oh, okay, I promise I'll get you done tomorrow.
So silly.
What are you doing? Stop.
Oh.
Okay, actually stop. It's not funny.
Dude, I swear it's legit. Come on. Dude, I literally skipped the fucking part.
Yeah.
That's also way
GG.
more deaths than that, but
Anyone? No. Okay. No, you can.
Just
Hacker.
the ending is the
Asshole.
funniest part. He cut the footage. What a little shithead. What a little stupid kid.
Hacker.
Honestly, I'm glad comments are off because don't harass that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, go to
Does
his
it-
other videos and do it on there.
Okay, stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
what levels does he have? Am I gonna get criticized for this in the future?
Yeah.
All right,
But
so
it's
he has
funny.
Death Corridor possible, please zoink. That's one.
Why does he talk like
Uh,
that?
Nuevo top 1 silent thermodynamics. Corridor
thermodynamic.
fantasy. Mortality
yeah.
circles. Yeah, let's check out silent thermodynamics.
Oh, it's
like
he
it's
got
good.
YouTube kids.
Yep.
What do we
This one
got?
did.
What the hell is that song?
Dude, you know what's the funniest? The funniest clips are people that find like GD songs with the worst drops.
Yeah.
I love those clips so much. Because It's like finding songs on Newgrounds. It's crazy. Also, this is just like,
How did he bought this on mobile?
yeah.
Actually, there's like Mega Hack for Android, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just ripped that mini wave like that, dog. Like, what is he doing?
Did he beat it? He's at 100%.
Oh no, that's probably what it is. It's probably a slowed down like no clip recording, sped up. That's why the song sounds like shit. Because this is
funny.
just thermodynamics.
Dude, what
this is what
this?
every kid builds, I swear.
Every
This is
challenge
actually
ever.
off this.
This kid is obsessed with Death Corridor.
Maybe that's why he's so
Here's
mad
the-
that I beat it legit.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
All right,
that's
one
definitely,
more.
like,
We'll
my
look at
favorite
Corridor
game,
Fantasy, and then we'll end.
That was
Wow.
your favorite song.
This looks like a
Creative.
Great
1.9,
play.
like. Okay, semi-creative gameplay for a Spanish kid.
This is just like the exact same level we just saw, but like different block design.
Different blocks.
Do you have
Yeah.
a message from this guy asking if you can decorate this yet?
I think it's pretty well decorated.
Did you ever get messages from random people asking you to decorate levels?
Oh, he definitely does.
Do you have
Oh, this
messages
goes-
on?
Oh my god, this is like thinking space. Thinking space if it was
Dude,
awesome.
that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
43-second long level. So talented.
Shitty mi nuevo level. Death Corridor possible, please zoink.
I want to see this. It has please zoink in the name.
Wait, turn on the audio.
I mean, it's just Death Corridor. Like, what are we looking at?
Okay. Dude, it's Geoster icons. I knew it.
Yes, their icons they go so hard.
He just bought it and he's like, wait, it's possible.
It's like the most
Wait.
obvious body.
Wait, how's no one done this yet? It's possible.
Someone get Zoink on this.
All right. I'll show the Death Corridor reaction and then we will end, because... Okay, I thought I typed in something else. I know this is important. Where's my video? All right. Well, this is bullshit. I'm finding
I
it.
saw that.
No, that's a video I say on why Kugelblitz sucks.
What's the
Okay.
first thing that popped up when you searched?
I'll play the reaction. You know what?
It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. No, no. Okay. No, you can. Okay, you can still stop it. No, pause.
Finish the level.
No.
Oh my
That's so funny.
god! All 3 cheat indicator marks
Pausing
on.
it.
Dude, the description I wrote for it is so dumb.
Oh yeah.
The joke is the same every time, but it's so funny.
What do you want now?
Look at this.
By me.
42 at You just added 3 zeros.
I have there was some video on my channel that was like my most popular video for a long time. Me no clipping stalemate redux really shittily. And
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end, I check my attempts and it says -4.
Dude, I actually uploaded
my-
this onto my account before deleting it. I did that with I did that on Sprite.js with Renovan and Damos. Cause if Owen figured out I did that, he probably would have killed me if I didn't delete it. Oh. Dude, we've been going for 2 hours. Dude, you know what's funny? Every episode has an audio issue. I think all of them do.
Maybe
We
you
just
need to
gotta
use a
you'll
skip
fix
the
it.
Discord.
You need to use a different service or something.
TeamSpeak.
We should call them.
TeamSpeak.
Yeah, let me
We gotta get
let me
the-
like torment people who want to do it and then make them get TeamSpeak.
I think we all hop in a Lethal Company lobby and use the voice chat.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
there.
Dude, what imagine a podcast in VR chat, just like in a podcast room.
I'm sure that there's things
That's
like
just what a
that.
Zeal does.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Maybe I'll do that for like I don't even know who plays VR chat. Who's like popular in GD? I don't know. I have no idea. That would be
Nobody.
very cool though.
Nobody.
Well, Tom plays it, but we played it that
Well,
one time. I showed you Brain Rot.
No, that was literally just me telling Tom to get on.
Oh.
Yeah, I just play with friends sometimes. Like I'm not like a VR chat YouTuber.
Yeah, that was
Dude.
That was an. I'm not gonna lie. I was like high, and I was leaving the planet. That
Yeah,
was-
do
Really watching
a
those dumb
high
videos.
podcast with people in VR. That's the move.
That would honestly
What would
go
I even
hard.
talk about? I would just bring shit up. I would be like, dude, this
You just
cylindric.
start laughing.
I would say something like, I would look at my water bottle and say like, dude, the cylindricness is like so insane. That's what I do. I just like describe what I'm thinking and like what I'm looking at. And like it just. So, all right. I don't know about you guys. Everyone in this call has been high before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a little.
Okay. So you guys are aware about how your peripheral vision just keeps going away, just slowly until you can't focus on anything except for what you're directly looking at to a degree. That's
I don't
I could
know.
imagine.
well, no, you just get so fucking fried that you just can't like you can't process the world around you.
Mhm.
That in VR is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Oh my god.
Hold up.
All right. I gotta go in a second. Well, figuratively, so we can end the podcast. I'll probably play games or something. I think we should play PF, Cinny, but you might, I don't know if you have time.
I don't think so. I'll see.
All right. We ready to end?
Yeah, that was
Any
pretty
closing statements?
Uh,
Any last chance before you get obliterated?
good.
hit my cash
I don't
out.
know. Like,
Hit my Venmo. I would tell you what it is, but I can't do that.
Neither
use
can
my
I.
Venmo.
Do you know what my Venmo is?
Should I?
Oh my god. I'll tell you. Hold on. I got the funniest handle on Venmo. I don't know how it wasn't taken.
Maybe
Oh,
it just
it's
like
this.
deletes inactive accounts.
It's
or
that.
something. Oh, I might have actually heard about that through Jacob. That's so funny.
Like, how is that not taken?
That one's mine.
Stop. OG
And
Venmo
then,
names.
and then my cash app.
Okay.
If you figure out what my Venmo is, shout out to you. You're not gonna figure it out, but yeah. Thanks for coming on, all of you. I know Mince is deafened. I think his mom just got there. I have to help with groceries in a second, so good timing. Not sure what you guys are doing, but
I have to help my friend set up his PC, so I will do that very shortly.
dude, we're rebuilding a shed. I don't have time to talk about that though. I'm making a movie room in
What
like a
the
shed
fuck?
outside. But
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. This was jank but fun. Like all of them. They're always there's always something that goes wrong inevitably. I think that's just like my magic touch. But by the way, guys, memberships are now available as they have been for the last 8 months. Fun fact. Maybe I'll start taking ad reads. Maybe I'll let my dad come on. Who knows?
That'd
My
be crazy.
dad
Yeah, thanks.
wanted to.
Mhm.
No, but
That'd be a funny episode. But yeah, thanks for like having me on. I enjoyed it. It was
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah, it
I'm
was fun.
surprised you wanted to do it. I should stop saying that. I say that every time. Thank you. We already know each other. I don't know
I'm
what to
just
say.
too cool for podcasts. I know.
Yeah, you're just so talented. Like,
Okay.
Hopefully
Yeah,
no
I'll
one
see
is
you
mad
guys
that
then.
we didn't talk about something in GD or something like that, but there's always another
I mean,
chance.
we talked about a good bit of GD. It was,
Yeah.
I would say, a good split.
A healthy amount.
All right, I need water and food, so
I need
I need
food.
to
Yeah,
recharge.
Bye,
Mhm.
friends. Thank you for having me.
by
as
the way,
well.
i've been AFK farming the whole time on Build a Boat for
I've
treasure,
seen that.
so I'm going to turn on an auto clicker and leave that running. Thanks for coming on though.
All right. See